history. Let's make history with the five. Off the throne, 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and do the 5. Yeah, we keep it on the floor, and the funk plus 4, and you got 5. I said so 1 and 9 is 10, and there ain't no spread on the 5.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
There we
sir.
go. I don't know why I was muted. I was like, I did all the things. All the things were done.
Yes, sir.
How's everybody feeling tonight in is this week 14 of the yes, this is week 14 of the NFL season and week 14 or 15 of the college football season. How's everybody feeling tonight?
I'm great.
Good and
Well,
terrible.
I know you great.
Good and
I know
terrible.
you great. We say business was handled by all.
Barely, but it was handled.
Hey, listen. You don't count that in horseshoes. You count the win. As long as you close, that's all that
There you
matters. You live to fight another day. So there you go. I'll tell you what this has done for both the NFL and college sports. This has set us up for what is probably going to be a nice playoff all the way across the board. Like this is one of the few times you can say in both sports it's anybody's game. Like if you show up and you do what you do better than they do what they do, you got a great chance to win the whole thing. So I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. But before I get to that is Byron Lovely right there. He spent years doing professional things for a professional team. That is C Major. He has driven this podcast train, High on Love, for quite some time. We're waiting on one other brother for sure. But we're going to get started. I'm Lloyd Spence. This is the 5, and we're glad to be here with you. Hopefully, we are quickly becoming your favorite go-to podcast for all things sports because we love doing what we do here. Let's jump into. I was going to start with a whole different place, because I got beefs today. I got real beefs today. I'm Kenyon Martin today, and Draymond all rolled up into one.
Oh no!
I'm Kenyon and Draymond all rolled up into one today. But instead, we're gonna start with the breaking news of the CFP. And it's so breaking that I didn't even have time to type it in. So we're definitely starting with college football. And so here is the playoffs as it stands today. As it stands right now, that was just released an hour ago. Here's the standings. 21 through 25 is Houston, Georgia Tech, Iowa, UNT, JMU. Now some of y'all saying, why we want to know about 21 through 25? Because they have a direct respect of who's going to get into 10, 11, and 12.
Especially JMU.
Especially JMU. So let's start with those 5. And it's not about having even any beef about those 5. Because I think those are the 5. Houston, Georgia Tech, Iowa, UNT, JMU. Those are the 5. The next 5. Utah, USC, Virginia, Arizona, Michigan, Tulane. That's 16 through 20. Thank you all for your service. Except for Virginia, you stick around. You hold on there, Virginia, just for a minute. But the rest of you, thank you for your service. We appreciate your season. And God bless. Excuse me. Then the next 5. Gets interesting. And actually, I'm going to start at 10. We have Notre Dame, BYU, Miami, Texas at 13, Vanderbilt at 14, Utah at 15. And that's where the story starts to begin. Let's round out 9 through 8. Alabama, it appears that you're in. Oklahoma, it appears that you're in. It appears that Alabama is in. It appears. But we'll get back to that in a second. Oklahoma, you're in. You are definitely in. There's nothing else you have to do except show up. Where you land in the end, that remains to be seen. But as far as playing, you're in. Texas A&M, you're in. Horrible loss, but you're in. Ole Miss, despite having your coach treat you like you on Pop the Balloon, you're in. Oregon, you're in. And then the Final Four, Texas Tech, Georgia, Indiana, and Ohio State. Those four do not change. But here's where it gets interesting. Because 9 through 12, in the words of Stephen A., are fluid. They're fluid. 9 is Alabama, 10 is Notre Dame, BYU is 11, and Miami is 12. Of those four, 2 of those 4 are playing in their conference championship. So Alabama has a chance to move up to as high as 3 if they somehow, or 4 if they beat Georgia this weekend, which reminds you just how bad Texas A&M fumbled that bag. And BYU has a chance to replace Texas Tech if they beat Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship, although if the previous game is any indication, this is going to end very quietly and subtly behind the barn. Where it gets interesting is that Miami is not playing in their conference championship game. And Notre Dame has no championship conference game to play in. And then when you look at the way the season ended for both teams, you have Texas, who had a monumental win to walk off the field. That makes it very interesting. Vanderbilt has one less loss than Texas. Miami has the win. That's the only reason they're even in this conversation, which is that they beat Notre Dame. That's the only reason we're still talking about them. What's going to happen when we meet here next Tuesday, gentlemen?
Who knows? But Notre Dame, like, who have they beaten? Their best talking point is they lost to A&M. Like, that's what kills me with the committee is they talk about who you lost to. Well, if that's the case, Texas has the worst loss out of anybody mentioned in playoff contention.
100%.
They were awful on the road against Georgia. They were awful against Kentucky on the road, even though they won, and they were awful against Mississippi State, even though they won. So Texas, yeah, they say they can beat anybody anytime, yeah, but only at home. You stink on the road.
Yeah.
So why are they like they shouldn't be ahead of Vanderbilt? They got 3 losses. Vanderbilt has 2. Doesn't matter if they beat them head to head. That column, the right hand column matters. So 3 is more than 2. So there's no way 3 should be above 2 in the same conference playing a similar schedule.
You would think that.
Correct.
Except for one very fundamental thing that I try to remind all of my friends and family every year, that at this time of the season, it's no longer just college sports. It's a TV show.
Absolutely. That's why Joel Klatt and all the Fox people are up in arms about Oklahoma when 2 weeks ago, they were all in on Oklahoma when they beat Bama and Tennessee. So
they can be in his upper arms as they want to. Oklahoma is a brand. It's a popular brand. It's a historical brand. They're in. And by the way, Oklahoma, you could argue, has played the toughest schedule down the stretch than anybody. Yep. So Oklahoma's in. They're solid. They have nothing. They can go to sleep the next week or this week and sleep peacefully. They're going to be fine. Texas.
What are we talking about? Not really. They lost.
They lost
three times. It doesn't matter who they lost to. They lost 3 times. It don't matter. I don't want to hear nothing about a good loss. They lost 3 times, and 2 of their losses are carried.
I wasn't going to talk about the losses.
My thing is can we make a case for Texas not ducking any smoke? They played Ohio State. They lost. And then they lost. It doesn't matter. They lost. I think that column matters. I think that competition that they play is a little bit heavier than what Vanderbilt plays. So.
They have 2 of the worst losses at it. If you just take those 2 losses on their face, they're 2 of the worst losses than any 2-loss team. Even if you take the win out, the loss against Ohio State out, Florida. You lost to Florida. You lost to Florida.
I got you. But listen also to this. Because you can make that same case for the 2 losses that Notre Dame had. Miami's not great.
A&M is a far better loss than Florida.
But I'm going to go a different route than where you're going because you're focusing in on the losses. I'm focusing on something you said a minute ago. Where is the signature, other than Notre Dame, where is the other signature Miami win?
I get it. No, if Texas and Notre Dame had 2 wins each, I'm all Texas should be ahead.
Hold on.
I agree. But they got 3.
I got it. I want to add to that, though. Also, they just beat the number 3 team in the nation. Who would have gone and played?
Who cares? They got 3 losses. I don't care. I don't care. Losses matter.
Losses matter. I keep forgetting.
Losses matter.
I'm talking.
Losses matter.
The competition matters too.
I don't know. They're not competition because they got 3 losses. This is my argument. This has been my argument with any team. Losses matter. You can't have more losses than somebody and put them ahead of somebody with less losses. What the Ohio State, if they would have won that game, what that is a buffer in case you lose a game you shouldn't lose. That's the only way you get credit for playing Ohio State. You lost.
I get what you're saying, but you have to consider this, and I know you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You big brain it. No, you don't.
Byron, you gotta let me make my argument though. You gotta at least let me make my argument. Okay, you have to consider the fact that 2 of the teams that they beat are going to be in.
It doesn't matter when you lose to Florida.
It does.
It doesn't.
Hold on. It does when you look at the fact that the 3 of the teams that you put in don't have wins as good as you.
It doesn't matter when you lose to Florida.
And I agree. Listen.
What are we talking about? They lost 3 times. I don't care that they played Ohio State. They scheduled it. It's only you lost. You got 3 losses.
Florida was unranked.
They won 4 games, and one of them was you. And then your other 2 on the road games that your road wins are overtime at Kentucky and overtime at Mississippi State, who are bad teams. Stop. That's me. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Florida was unranked. Florida was
right hand column.
So you're saying to me that Miami, and I'm an ACC guy, I cover the ACC. You're telling me Miami, who's not even going to play in their conference championship, is more deserving than Texas?
You lost 3 times, yes.
And
you beat Notre Dame.
Florida was unranked.
I'm an ACC guy, and I can't even give Miami that pass.
That's you. That's what you value, and you can value that. I value losses. You lost.
I value losses as well, but also I'm telling you the TV show is going to win in the end. There's a reason why they put
I mean, we can. That's not what we're arguing, though.
Right.
I'm not arguing the TV show. I get that. But if you lose 3 times, you shouldn't even be talked about in the playoffs. Period. If OU had 3 losses, I don't care how tough our schedule was. The way the teams are with 2 losses, we don't deserve to be in this year.
But that loss was for the number 1 team.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's a loss. You lost. Winning and losing matters. Why would you keep score? And if you're going to give them credit for losing to number 1, you got to ding the hell out of them for losing to Florida, who won 4 games all year.
I hear you.
And they got blown out on the road at Georgia. But I think
that's not the way. I don't think that's the way they're going to look at it. I don't think they don't look.
Then that's the problem with them.
Because they're looking at losses not in the sense of the overall loss itself, but they're saying what's a good loss and what's a bad loss. So they're not even looking at it as a total loss. They're saying some losses are better than others. All losses are not created equal. And
this number is bigger than that number.
Okay.
No matter how you split it. I don't care. I don't care. That's why you keep score. That's why you keep score.
Cam, let's get Cam in. Go ahead, Cam.
First of all, good Boomer Sooner morning. Good morning, Boomer Sooner fan.
Yes, sir.
It's evening.
Morning, evening. This is a great day. It's a great day.
There's only one Oklahoma. It's always morning. Do you hear me?
Okay. All right.
So I hear both sides over there. I hear both sides, and this gets real interesting because, unfortunately, if you look at the past, they consider stuff like losses. What kind of losses? They have done that in the past. I know we got 12 teams now. They considered that Florida State ran the table and then their quarterback got hurt. So they had an undefeated team not even make it, right? This is what happens. And this is part of the committee. I know it's a different style now.
But it's the same thought process. You're right. Because it's a different setup, but it's still the same type of mindsets in that room. You're 1,000% correct on that.
So Texas, there's a pathway for Texas to get in. Yeah. Absolutely it is. Should Texas be in? No. So I'm with Byron when you say we got 2 losses, they have 3 losses. The argument for every Texas fan out there is that but one of our wins came against one of those teams that's in front of us. 2 of those wins came with teams that's in front of us.
Right.
But at the end of the day, everybody that's competing has to take care of business. You can't jump. You can't jump them. Now, the only way I say you can do that, and like we talked earlier, is if let's say BYU beat Texas Tech, and Texas Tech has 2 losses. I can understand you taking Texas Tech out and sliding Texas in. I can understand that because the SEC schedule is more dominant than Big 12. I can understand something like that, but I just can't see them putting Texas in. I mean, if Alabama win, it's not, there's no way. Like, even if they lost, like they lost to an unranked team. That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be a huge.
Is Miami a bigger brand than Texas?
Not now because they joined the SEC.
Yep, agreed.
Okay. So to really what we might be talking about is from the because at this point in the season, the only thing left that matters is the TV show. What are they going to do for the TV show? So BYU, Miami, Texas. That's what we're talking about. Those 3 teams. From a TV show, BYU's the odd man out? Would we all agree with that?
Yes.
If they lose.
I would argue that Mormon base is huge.
If they lose,
they travel well. They travel well. They show up.
If they lose, they out. If they lose, they out.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think a 2-loss Big 12 team, no matter who it is, should be in. That's me. I don't think the Big 12 is that strong. It's down there with the ACC.
See, at the end of the day, I know you was advocating for them. I didn't think SMU should have got in last year.
Yeah.
We're talking about the same situation almost, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Well, and again, the only reason I advocated for them is that the way they lost their last game, if you go tell me that they're only 3 seconds, Clemson was 3 seconds better than them,
but they didn't take care of business.
Well,
but I get playing in a championship game because not everybody gets to play in that. So they have a data point that not everybody gets.
That's why
I halfway understand that.
Yeah.
But
though history
the real
says
argument is not Miami. To me, the real argument isn't Miami in Texas, it's Notre Dame in Texas. Miami beat Notre Dame. Head to head has to matter too. Why play the game? Why are you playing the game? If you're not going to look at them head to head, why play the game?
How many losses what is Florida's record?
I think they're 4-8.
4-8 or something like that. Yeah, it's awful.
They're what?
4-8.
They're what?
Yeah.
4-8.
You can't take you have to take care of business. You lost to a team that's that far on the 500. You got to take care of business.
Yeah, they got a bad standing and they got the good standing and who they just beat. So yeah.
What was Florida ranked when they played them? Let me ask you that. What was the ranking when they played them?
They weren't.
That's my point. See, I get the deal of Alabama and Florida State, wherever that was, but Ohio State, but I can't put that Texas jumping. That doesn't make sense to me.
I agree. I just can't see it. I didn't mean it like that.
I wasn't being disrespectful to the ACC.
I think he's talking about me because I said the Big 12 is down there with the SEC. But they are. I mean,
shout out to Pastor Cord, the official pastor.
It is SEC and Big 10 first.
Let me say this. I don't want this argument that I'm making to come off as if I agree with Texas. I do not. I actually agree with Byron. When you lose 3 games, you lost 3 games. So that's just what it is. It ain't our fault that you lost 3 games. But I also, again, understand how the TV show works.
That's 2 different arguments, though.
And here's the reality. What's better than having 2 Texas teams and 2 Texas TV markets? 3 Texas TV markets. and not only that, 3 Texas TV markets on the first weekend of the playoffs. I just think that's going to trump everything, especially if BYU opens the door for them to make that. Because, see, it all hinges on, let me say this. I apologize. There's 2 reasons why the door can open. The first reason could be that BYU opens the door. The second reason could be that, and I'm just telling you, legitimately, Duke could beat Virginia in the ACC championship game. I hate to say it,
then the ACC doesn't get anybody in. You can't.
They'll get Duke. They'll get Duke because that's the rule.
Can't have 5 losses, dog. Can't have 5 losses. No, it's not though. They can. The ACC can be left out. They don't have to let Duke.
No.
I thought they said all power.
Somebody said today that if Duke wins, they don't have to let the ACC in.
I want to check that.
I have to find that, but somebody did say that.
Because I was told that all 4 Power 4 teams are in regardless, and then 1 Group 5. That's how I understood it. All 4 of the quote unquote Big 4 are in, and then 1 Group 5. So we know JMU is in if they win out.
It'd be Tulane.
I'm sorry, Tulane. Tulane will get in if they win out. So it only leaves 2 spots open. So somebody's out. 2 people are out.
I think Byron is right.
Listen, I could be wrong because that may have changed. They changed this stuff so fluidly.
So it say to get an automatic bid for the NCAA college football player, a team must win its conference championship, which Duke can do. And be
but it's got to be Power 4, right?
And be ranked among the 5 highest ranked conference champions by the CFP selection committee. So Duke will get in.
So then Duke
would not up there. They don't have to though.
What division is Duke in?
No, they're in the ACC. So that means Duke wouldn't get in at all.
Yes, they would.
They're not ranked in the top 25. based on what you said, right?
And be ranked among the 5 highest ranked conferences. I think that's the conference.
Oh, that's what I said. Okay, so that's what I
they
said.
in. So they will be in.
They're going to get a spot. Yeah, they're going to get a spot. That's what I thought.
These bids are awarded to the top 5 conference champions. That's why I say if you win your conference, you automatically in.
If you in those 5 conferences,
the top 5, yes.
Yeah, you getting in.
But they can take somebody from the American.
And then it says, regardless of their ranking in the overall top 25. So let's go back to college basketball when UConn was trash. They was under 500, but they won their tournament and they got into the NCAA tournament and then they made the run, the Cinderella, and they won it all. They shouldn't even been in there, but they won their conference.
And by the way, the committee totally screwed Virginia because Virginia has no path other than winning their game because they're 17th. So even if they lose this game, they wouldn't have a path to get in anyway. So it's either win the game or nothing.
The only difference is, Lloyd, of what we talked about, the only difference is once they'll get in, but they may not get a bye.
Oh,
definitely the ACC champion is not getting a bye. In fact, they're probably in. I think I saw today that the ACC champion gets the 11th spot. Maybe it's something like that. They opened in the weekend. Put it like that.
I'm gonna let you say that for the person.
What conference is James Madison in?
They're part of what's considered the Group 5. It doesn't matter.
Right. What conference?
Sunbelt.
Okay.
So if they win and Tulane wins, they'll both be ranked ahead of Duke. So they're conference champions. It doesn't say which conference. It doesn't say Group of 5 or whatever.
Yes,
so it could be them two. No, it doesn't. It just says conference champion. I'm telling you, I just read it. So it could be SEC, Big Ten.
The power.
I thought it said the top 5.
It doesn't say. It says top 5 conferences. It doesn't say Big Ten. It doesn't say Power 4. It doesn't. It literally does not. They don't get an automatic bid. They have to be the top 5 highest ranked conference. It doesn't say anything about top.
Y'all
Big Four.
keep talking.
I see what you said, though. I see what you said.
That's how they would get around it. If they both win their conference and they don't think that they're worth getting in, that's how they would. Big 12, SEC, and then
I can sell it right now,
and then 2 conferences.
Hold on, I can sell it right now. I just looked it up. They absolutely get an automatic bid, and here's the reason why. It says because it is one of the 5 highest ranked conference champions. It doesn't matter that they are. It's just they are considered by the committee to whoever that champion is to be one of the top 5 champions.
That's not what it says. That's
exactly what it says.
It doesn't say big. You don't have to be a Power 4. It just says conference. It doesn't say Power 4. It doesn't say anywhere in the rules that it's Power 4. Duke is not guaranteed to get in if they win.
Yes, they are.
Okay. I mean, that ain't what the rule says. But
yes, they are.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Okay, well, let me say this. Well, let me say this. The truth is, we're all right. Duke does not deserve to be in at all.
Yes, they do.
Even if and let's be very clear, even if they won the championship, they still don't really deserve to be in because they got 5 losses, which if you tune in to Believe in the ACC, we're going to have a real lengthy discussion about that on Thursday. Because I just don't think, because if you look at how they got in, it's crazy. It's a crazy tiebreaker thing where all these 2-loss teams, by the end of it all, Duke ended up being the last person standing. I'm like, how is that possible? And Miami is ranked in the college football top 12. That makes no sense. So the ACC got its own set of problems, but we'll deal with that on another day. But I think my bottom line was very simple. I think they're saving that last spot for Texas. I just do. Right. I think they go get it. Even though there's no legitimate reason why Miami should not get it. But I just don't see them. Notre Dame is a brand, an international brand, and I don't see them taking them out. If anybody gets kicked out, it's going to be BYU. And I can see Miami getting in and Texas, if I'm being honest. I can see Miami moving up won, and Texas getting the last spot. I know we don't like it. I know we don't like it.
I just don't see that they make it.
It is a pathway. It's
janky. It's very, very janky. And I think there's going to have to be some conversation.
If it wasn't a pathway for them to get in, Florida State would have been in the playoffs 2 years ago when they went undefeated. But they said, hey, they don't have their starting quarterback. Verse ain't playing. Fisk ain't playing. We're not putting these guys in the playoffs then. So that lets you know that they have they're obligated to say, even though they rank that high.
Which makes the Ole Miss thing even more shocking today.
That they moved up.
Because they actually moved up, and they don't have their coach. They don't have a whole coach. And yet they moved up.
They don't have a whole offensive staff.
Right. Jeez. So will they be competitive at all? Maybe, I don't know, but
Hey, Lord, and that we talking about that Florida State, that's the same year that Georgia was mad that they didn't get in.
Right.
And what did they do? They hung about 70 points on Florida State.
Oh, they whooped them. They beat the brakes off of them. It was crazy.
So somebody about to make a statement for sure.
I don't know. This is a wild, wild ending.
This is why we love college football. This is why we love the 12-team format. You know,
I actually hate it. I think it should be 6 teams, 1 and 2 get a bye.
Oh, 6? You think 6?
I think 6. I don't think 12 teams have a legitimate shot to win.
Well, if you hate 12,
can I ask you a question, Byron?
16 is on the way.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think OU can win it all?
No.
Okay.
Because the inconsistency of the offense.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Who cares? Let's talk about that for a second.
Do you think? Hold on. Can Texas win it all?
Hold on. Before you get to that,
I don't think Texas can because they'll have to play on the road. And they stink on the road.
Gentlemen, hold on. Let's not ask it that way. Let's ask it this way. Who can win it all? Who can?
Georgia, Ohio State, Indiana.
Bama.
They're close to. They're on the line.
That was my pick for the SEC championship.
I know. I get it. Oregon. Health.
You think Oregon?
I do think Oregon.
Their aerial attack?
Huh?
I said with their aerial attack?
Yeah. I like they're fast.
So without Will Stein,
Indiana?
OC,
do we believe in Indiana?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I do.
Without Will Stein, Oregon's OC is now gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they said he's gonna coach through the playoffs, so he'll be there, but not really there because he still got to get on recruiting.
Where is he going?
Kentucky.
I don't know. We might be. I don't know. I might put us in the top 6.
I'm gonna just say this about y'all, and I know y'all sometimes you're too close to it. So I'm gonna be the outsider and say this: y'all got a much better shot than you think you do, because defense wins championships. We all know that, and so John Mateer ain't got to be spectacular. He just got to.
Because he hasn't been. That's because he hasn't been.
Because he hasn't been, right? But if he can just make enough plays, there's nobody on this list that's making that many plays other than maybe Oregon. And Oregon, depending on what defense shows up to play against them, they don't Oregon looks good when they're playing teams that don't have great defenses. But when they played Indiana, who it appears has a great defense, they were awful. So I'm just saying, we're going to find out a lot about Indiana this weekend.
My question with us is if we play a balanced offense, like Ole Miss gave us problem because they could do both. Can we match scores with a team like that? I don't know that we can.
Well, if we don't fumble the punt, we might can.
That is fair. And if your quarterback can learn to hit layups,
I think he was still. I think Material still dealing with injury. I personally think he's still hurt.
Well, he probably is.
I don't know. It's his decision making, though.
If you go back and look how on point he was before the injury, when you look at after the injury, his offense comes from throwing the ball down the field where the receiver can go get it. But those outs and stuff like that, all that stuff is out of there.
That injury is gonna still linger, even if it's no kind of heal. You're still gonna
I had issues with his touch before because I thought everything was a fastball.
Are the first two out? Is that what I just read?
What is it?
Did I just read that Texas and Notre Dame are the first two teams out? Is that what I'm reading?
No, who was 12?
Whoa.
Whoever's
Miami
11 and 12. Miami will be first one out. And then whoever's 11. Because that's who's going to get the group of 5 and
BYU is 11.
Yeah, those will be the first two out, unless BYU wins. Miami will be the first one out because it's the top 12.
Texas, Miami. Texas and Miami.
I think I can't wait to see of all the games this weekend. I'm most looking forward to Indiana, Ohio State because I just want to see if Indiana's for real.
Yeah.
Because if Indiana can beat Ohio State, as crazy as what I'm about to say sounds, I don't know if I'm wrong. If they do if they do to Indiana, Ohio State what they did to Oregon, nobody's beating them. Nobody's beating them because they have the most.
Indiana.
They handled Oregon. I don't know if you saw that game, but they handled Oregon.
They physically handled Oregon.
You said nobody's beating them? Like in the past, you said they're going to win it all?
Yes. They're going to be my pick. They're going to be my pick.
Okay.
And I understand what
you picked Illinois at one time too, didn't you?
I did not.
No, I'm asking. You picked the Giants.
I took a flyer. Hey,
the Giants was a life choice. That was a life choice. I don't know. Yeah. I was in a different time and space at that time. All right.
Can I ask this? Can I ask you this? If Indiana win, if Indiana lose, they in regardless, correct?
100%. Ohio State, same thing.
If Alabama win, if Alabama lose, are they in regardless?
Yes. I think Alabama's in.
So that's 4 teams already. I think the wild horse we talk about when we talk about the team, can these teams win? I think A&M is the scary team for me because their offense is that good enough where they can give points up on defense. That's the team that scares me.
I would have said
until they got punched in the mouth Friday.
I was gonna say I would have said that prior to Friday, but now
they finally played a good team and they got behind and they couldn't.
Every team that got pushed in the mouth except for the top 2 teams, Indiana.
Not by a good team. That was the first good team they played.
Every team that got pushed in the mouth except for Indiana and Ohio State.
But not like that.
So you don't think Texas is a good team?
Yeah, I think Texas is a good team.
Well, Ohio State got pushed by Texas.
Okay.
And you saw how they responded.
They played the number 1 team. Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. And I think A&M played a good team, and they didn't respond well.
I think Texas is that good, though. Okay. I hate to say that. I think Texas is that good. That's why I asked you. I think Texas is that good. Okay. I think Manning is not the same Manning we saw at the beginning of the year.
He's
not. Also in switching that, I think Ohio State quarterback is different than we saw in the first of the year too. He's a lot more better.
I think you're right about both those things, and also both of them need to stick.
I think Sark did a good job adjusting to what Manning does well.
I think so. I think they will stick around.
They both need to stay one more
Sark
year.
Did a really good job of.
They have no choice to stay though. They can't go to the draft.
Right.
They shouldn't.
And also they shouldn't. Right.
I mean, they can't. Like, who cares? They can't. It's not an option.
Okay. Well, let's keep it that way. Let's not test any water.
Those are rules. They can't go to the draft. So who cares?
Why? Why can't they?
After the first year?
No. They've been there 3 years. This is
Manning.
This is.
You got to remember, Manning redshirted the second year. No, this is third.
This is first year start.
I think it may be saying second.
This is Manning's second year. This is Manning's
third. This is third. He redshirted, and then it's his third.
I didn't know
he redshirted the first year,
and then he
was back up the second year, and now this is his third year. Yeah. But also, it doesn't matter. He needs to sit down and just enjoy college.
Correct. Relax. I don't think he's coming out.
His
family, they all value playing and staying for.
And then there's no rush. Yeah. You're making money. You the life of the party. And you're getting better. You literally are getting better. Like the hype they gave you this year, that hype is deserved for next year. You will be that guy next year for sure.
Well, Manning may want to hit the portal then.
Well,
they got some dogs.
Because Roger Bell's son, I'm telling you again, it's like that.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
he'll redshirt for a year and then he'll have 4 years.
But Sark is a loyalist to a fault.
Yeah, because he played the other guy.
Because he should have played Manning a lot last year at the end of the season.
He shouldn't have. Did you see him when he played last year?
We better hope that Sark is there in Texas next year.
But did you see? You thought
NFL?
You thought Arch Manning played good when he played last year?
No,
I thought.
I'm saying your boy was just okay the whole season. So what? So if you got a stud sit on the bench and you can get to him a little quicker, why not get to him quicker? Because if he had done that and got him the experience last year, they probably are squarely into the playoffs this year.
Yeah, a little bit more experience. Yeah,
a little bit more experience, a little more time.
Yeah, but that offensive line is why they weren't good early. Their offensive line.
I agree. All right. Woo! Fascinating stuff, gentlemen. Let's get to the NFL.
With all that being said, Ohio State repeat as champions.
They might. I mean, listen. The way they handled Michigan, they might.
The way they've handled the entire schedule,
and also let's deal with that as well. Chad, what happened?
Well, yeah, we're not gonna not talk about college football and not mention that.
What happened? What happened?
Our number one running back was out.
Underwood was out. He was out.
He's not out. Number one running back. Haynes,
not Underwood.
Haynes was out.
He was out. Haynes was out.
He was out.
Number 2 got hurt the first series.
Series, and then no, we don't have.
You can stop right there. You can stop right there. That's all I needed.
Well, we had to play Tennessee and Bama, and our number one defensive player was out. So I'm not trying to hear the excuses. I'm not trying to hear that the bicycle was on flat.
It wasn't no excuse.
I'm not trying to hear that the wheel won't go round and round. I'm not trying to hear all that when we handled Michigan too, and I'm not trying to hear all that, man.
He asked me what happened.
You're on the outside looking in and tell me what it looks like.
Can I ask you a question?
You gotta win.
We ain't got to do nothing, Chad. We in there.
Yeah, you still gotta win to get there.
We in there.
Okay.
Question. Do they retain the coach?
I hope not.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. Lord, I can fix this. Lord,
you go to Oklahoma. You're Oklahoma, man.
Lord, let me take care of this, Lord. Let me take care of this.
Wow.
There's room at the cross for you. He can always come home and be on the staff somewhere.
There you go.
We ain't tripping.
There you go.
Yeah, we ain't tripping. But it's the coach's fault now.
Coach Chip Lindsey, whoever you want to pick. Yeah.
You don't want him back?
Wink Martindale might be gone too.
I can get that.
Yeah.
What you can't do, Chad, is put your feelings in it and overreact. How many losses did y'all have this year? 3?
3. Yep.
That's pretty dang good, brother.
Yeah.
For the Big Ten. Be careful what you ask for.
It's good.
Because who you gonna hire?
Be careful what you ask for. And he's a freshman.
I ain't talking about the quarterback. I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I am though.
He asked me about the coach.
If you get better quarterback play, you'll be okay. He's got to get better too. You can't just depend on his legs. He got to get better.
You got to let your quarterback throw the ball, good or bad.
Not if he gonna mess.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
You don't know.
Hey, we didn't do that with Mateer. We didn't let him just throw the ball. He out there throwing picks and stuff like that. No, we're going to control the game with defense, and we're going to make some plays.
You have to put your quarterback in a position to win. Is what you have to do. And if
they just got to give him some weapon.
That's it.
Throwing it less makes him better. Yeah.
Speaking of
what you said, though.
That is not what you said. And speaking of weapons, you got a big time weapon coming from Mansfield High.
I know.
We got a big time receiver over there.
I know. We got a couple.
And he's gonna start as a true freshman too.
6 foot and up for wide receiver. Yeah.
He's nice.
So we'll see.
It's gonna be interesting to see. I think the young man has earned. He didn't do anything wrong this year. He played under a handicap because he had young everything, and so they did the best they could.
They do got to open the playbook up to at least 2012.
That's all I'm saying.
They got to open it up.
That ain't what you said, though, Chad.
That's firing the man. That's firing the man. Jesus.
Hey,
it's hard for us to get them jobs anyway. You can't just be firing them, brother.
Like Cam said, I was overreacting, man. But y'all,
a little bit.
Damn, Carl.
Just a little bit.
Hey, sometimes the Sagittarius we overreact, man. That's all, man. That's all.
Well, hey. Speaking of that, let's go to this NFC because I want to go first in this one. Because you talk about overreaction, I'm about to blow your mind. And I'm going to start with my surprise. I don't even believe I'm about to say this, if I'm being honest with you.
I don't either.
But I don't think I'm wrong, though.
I can narrow it down to two teams.
If your Cowboys keep playing like this.
No.
They have no room for error. They have zero room.
This is going to be a classic. This is going to be a classic Stephen A. Smith.
Hold on. Hear what I said. I said if they play like this. I agree with everything you say. They have no room for error. They cannot take a loss. They got to come out there and do what they just did against the Eagles and the Chiefs. They have to do that.
You contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
because there's not enough room in heaven. They're not going to do this. They're not.
Yeah, they try to go through the wide gate, not the narrow gate. What BB said, we went through the narrow gate. They went through the wide gate.
They would literally have to run the table and hope the Eagles lose two or three games, which could happen. I mean,
but they can't lose any.
That's the problem.
Okay.
No.
So they play it. So here's what they have left. The Cowboys.
Detroit with no St. Brown
and no Terrion Arnold.
But you got that.
And then after that, they got Minnesota. Who believes in? Raise your hand if you believe in Minnesota. Okay, I see no hands.
I don't, but they play the Cowboys tough all the time. That's the problem.
All the time, 100%. But if you ain't got no quarterback, you can't win. Chargers.
Wait. Are you saying that they don't have a quarterback?
Minnesota? Absolutely.
Yes. Are you
they
crazy?
Have no quarterback.
They have J.J. McCarthy.
So as I said, they have no quarterback.
Oh, okay. My bad, Chad. Talk to Chad about that. That's his quarterback.
Hey, he won the championship, so
that's his quarterback.
Did he win it or did Michigan win it?
He was a part of the team. God dang.
I mean, he handed the ball off or two.
I mean, did they open the playbook up or did he hand the ball off? Okay.
He had the ball off or two. Right.
They had wide receivers at that
time. Who was the core?
Shout out to Blake Corum. Shout out to Blake Corum, baby.
You tried it, Chad.
Don't do Roman Wilson like that.
After Minnesota, they have the Chargers. After Minnesota, they have the Chargers, and with Justin Herbert's broken hand.
Yeah, but they get their star running back.
They do. They're supposed to get Omarion back at some point.
Yeah,
we stopping the run.
So that'll be interesting.
Y'all stopping the run?
Yeah.
On Christmas Day, they got the Commanders and maybe Jaden Daniels, maybe not.
Who cares?
Division game. Those are always tough.
Right.
They're always tough.
Well, not all of them because they got us the last game of the season.
But that's what Dallas do is what I'm trying to tell you. They will lose that game.
And by the way,
that'll be the one they lose.
But see, here's the thing. I think they're going to sit Dart on that game.
Because it might
be worse because Jameis is going to fling it.
It might be matter for a draft pick.
Jameis is going to move the ball and score points.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I think it's a strong possibility they'll sit Dart on that game because the one is sitting out there waiting on somebody.
Mm.
So it could be. So I don't know. I'm just saying that's my surprise. I didn't think Dallas would be in this position. I didn't think Quentin Williams would make that big of a difference this late in the season, or Overshawn, or all of them together.
Overshawn really play well.
I don't think it's that one individual. I don't think it's that one.
I mean, it's flying around the ball.
Hold on. I'm saying I don't think it's that one person played well. I think that by adding that one person, he opens up everything for everybody else so that the defense plays well.
Played that good. I didn't think Overshawn played that
I agree with you, but I'm saying
it's a collective.
Having him do his job makes the collective better. So that's what I'm saying. But again, a lot of ifs, a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. I don't know if I want to play a desperate Lions team this Thursday because they will be desperate. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's my surprise. And then my other shocking statement of the day. I mean, listen, I don't know how they doing this, but they doing it. The Bears, brother, you got to give the Bears credit.
And that quarterback is playing, Chad.
Okay.
I don't know how. I'm gonna say it just like I feel it in my chest. I don't know how the hell they pulling this off, but they pulling it off. You got to give them credit because all you can do is beat who's in front of you, and they beat but that Eagles win was nice.
That's huge.
That Eagles win was nice because they beat the Eagles. Now all them other games you can say, oh, those were close and da. No, they beat the Eagles. The Bears went and beat the Eagles. They whooped that ass.
Right.
So I listen. It's crazy where we are in this season right now. It's crazy. But we are in a league right now where the Bears and the Seahawks are by far and away right now. And I guess you can throw the Rams in there. Although the Rams look bad this weekend. Ooh, that's my worst. Jesus. You can't be losing to the Panthers. Although the Panthers look better.
Wow. The Panthers are not bad.
Coming up though.
The Panthers look better. I mean, I say that
the quarterback is playing really well.
Well, because if you're the Rams, you've been playing at a high level and you've been beating everybody by a lot. And then you come to the Panthers, who's they up and down. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
You should go see the Panthers' losses.
The Panthers' losses are, since you brought it up, sir, Jacksonville, Arizona.
So Jacksonville is leading our division now.
Arizona, Buffalo, New Orleans, and
What's
San
the score?
Francisco.
So what's the score to that Buffalo game? You talking about San Francisco? But these are teams all above 500.
Buffalo is 49, 40-9.
Okay. So they had a boo-boo, which every team done had. You know, I mean, and Jacksonville beat Kansas City too. Like that's
New England, who could be the best team in the football, could be.
No.
42-13. They lost that one. It could be.
No, couldn't
Could be. Listen, you're gonna have time for your victory lap. Just hold on, okay? Just calm down. Just calm down. So I don't know. I this is gonna be interesting. But again, the Bears, they doing what you're supposed to do. You beat the person in front of you.
They beat the Cowboys, and you talking about that's your surprise team, and Carolina beat that surprise team, and Carolina beat them. That's what I'm saying. Like Carolina is playing solid football. Like they are.
They are. They look better, and Bryce looks better.
Yes, he does.
He's making much better choices. He's
Man,
making more protective football.
I can't wait till you say that about Caleb one day.
No, I'm saying it now. I want to be clear. Maybe I didn't say it yet, but I'm saying it now. Caleb is every week he's starting to look like a better, more intelligent football player. And he's making good choices. Now, the numbers aren't saying that, but the play is saying that, which is good because that's what you want. You want the play to look better. Now, the numbers will get there. The numbers will get there if he stays on this path. He'll get smarter with the football. He'll play smarter because he really don't need to be throwing the ball 30 to 40 times. That's what I think we've discovered about him. He needs to be throwing it about 20 to 25 times a game, and that's it. Run the ball.
Jared Goff.
Smash mouth. Yes. That's
what Bill Belichick is trying to do.
Yes. So now what'll be interesting is the Bears have Green Bay, Cleveland, Green Bay again, San Francisco, and Detroit. So the good and the bad is all of their stuff basically is divisional going to the finish line.
And they beat Green Bay last year without Ben Johnson.
Yeah, this first one is the key for them. I think if they can get this first one in Green Bay, if they can steal it, then they could probably win the whole division.
Good luck with that pass rush.
I know.
Starting with Michael Parsons.
Yeah. So that's my best worst surprise. Chad, who you got?
It's pretty much how you got it. I got the Bears as the best. My worst, Eagles, because they lost to the Cowboys and the Bears. So, got them as my worst. And my surprise was Cowboys.
The worst?
The Eagles, yeah.
That's the worst you got in the NFC?
Yeah, they during that week, yeah.
What's wrong with the Eagles?
Everything.
They being the Eagles?
I don't know. I think
play calling, offensive line is messed up.
Yeah, they shouldn't have let Kellen Moore go, and then Lane Johnson.
Layne is out, right? Layne Johnson's out, right?
It's offensive
line.
Yeah,
he hurt his foot.
Okay.
I agree, Cam. They should have resigned Mekhi Becton. That was a huge loss.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
And brought in reinforcements.
You know what the irony of not resigning Mekhi Becton was? Mekhi was awful at the Jets. Awful. That's my guy. I love Mekhi. But he was awful at the Jets. You revised his career, got him to where he is not only a solid lineman, but potentially a Pro Bowl lineman. And then you let him go? Why change him and make him better and then hand him off to somebody else? That makes no sense. That might be the one mistake Howie Roseman has made, and he ain't made many. But that one might have been a big one. Because
I'm just wishing Chad would answer the question out of his unbiasedness because he's a Cowboy fan and they hate the Eagles.
What happened? I'm sorry.
The Eagles just lost to the best team in the NFC by record. And that makes the Eagles the worst team when you got a team that got shut out that didn't even score in the NFC. That makes them the worst team, really? And you got another team that Miami beat? Like that.
Well, you know what, Cam? I got my choices and you got yours.
It just seems like real bias. Like you talking about the
Eagles. The Eagles lost to a Cowboys team that they should have won against.
The Eagles, they didn't lose to the Cowboys. They lost to a Bears team that's the best team in the NFC by record.
Okay.
Yeah. That's crazy coming out your mouth, by the way. The Bears are the best team in the NFC. In 1 year of Ben Johnson, in 1 year, he went from not even making the playoffs to being the best team in the NFC.
In a division that had two 12-win teams.
That's crazy. One team had 14 wins last year. 14. Crazy. That's crazy work.
Cowboy fans.
Ben Johnson. The only reason Ben Johnson might not get the Coach of the Year is because I don't know how the hell your boy's winning in the 49ers. I don't know how he's pulling these wins out. He's pulling them out of hats, out the back of his behind, out of garbage trucks. I don't know how he's getting these wins, but he's getting them.
Who, San Francisco?
94. Yes.
Hey, make no mistake about it that Mike Vrabel is going to be Coach of the Year.
Yeah, probably.
But I co-signed for Mike Johnson. I was like, I forgot about Vrabel. When he came on last night, I was like, no, that's Coach of the Year right there.
Yeah. And shout out to Tennessee for understanding that.
Wow.
I laughed about that last
night. We need to go into it.
They fired him, and they've hired 2 coaches since they fired him.
But that wasn't all Vrabel, though. I mean, that wasn't all Tennessee. That was part Mike Vrabel, too. He wanted out, too, because he saw what was developed.
He did. He saw his mentor leave, and he was like, yeah, that's true. But still, Tennessee, y'all stupid.
That's an understatement, but yeah. Stupid.
Right.
Good word for the year. Yeah.
All right. Byron, who you got for your best, worst surprise, brother, in the NFC?
I still think the Rams are the best despite the hiccup. I'm not quite ready to believe in the Bears as the best just yet. They're still a good surprise. Them and Carolina, my surprise, and the worst is the Saints.
Okay.
I almost went to the grocery store to get a bag today, just so I can commiserate with the Saints fans, because it's terrible. Terrible.
They are bad right now. They did just miss.
I'm impressed with Carolina though, and Carolina impresses me more every week. Like
they getting better, man.
They showed that win versus Dallas wasn't a fluke that I thought it was.
Yeah.
Like
they're getting better. They're getting better. And by the way, how far out of the picture are they? Anybody want to know? Carolina in the division.
They should be winning.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 7-5. The Carolina Panthers are 7-5.
Wow.
Yeah.
we are living in a world where the Carolina Panthers could possibly win the division.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's beat up though. Like they don't have no receivers.
Listen, Baker Mayfield is out there with bail and wire tape and super glue. He is doing the best he can.
Yeah.
And shout out to him because he the only thing keeping it together right now.
Him and Tucker.
Him and Tucker and we finally got Bucky Irvin back, but listen, I don't know how Baker. I was watching the game saying, brother, you listen. I apologize because you are out here playing your ass off. I don't know how you doing this, but he's making every timely play. He's fine. He's buying his receivers time. Whatever name they have on the back of their jersey, he's buying them time. He's doing everything he can. So I give Baker all the credit. And shout out to Cleveland for recognizing that. Yeah. So there you go. My brother Cam, who you giving your best worst surprise to?
Well, the best team is going to go to the MVP of the league, even in a loss in the Rams, because Matthew Stafford's going to win. I hate to see who they play next because he's going to have about 4 touchdowns and 360 yards just to show you.
Somebody's got paid. Somebody's got paid.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's definitely my best team. Surprise! I do still want to stick with the Bears. I knew listen. Their record is what it is. I didn't think the record was gonna be like that, but I knew they was gonna be way better than what they were last year.
Yeah,
that I did know. And that's that. And that, I'm not even talking about Ben Johnson, and I'm not even talking about Caleb Williams. I'm talking about the Bears as a whole.
Yes.
From the offensive line that they added. By the way, they 8-3 and they beefed up that offensive line big time. They about 3 big time people in there for that, right?
Yeah.
So that's the small stuff that people ain't talking about. and they got some more people back from injuries on the defensive side. So that's gonna be my surprise. And I hear you, Byron, about the Saints. I do, but the Vikings. Listen, here go another storyline that ain't nobody talking about. It's personal. Y'all let Sam Darnold walk, and you got to play him now. It's personal. They shut y'all out. You got JJ McCarthy. We got Sam Darnold.
You want to remind your old girlfriend of just how great you were? See them out to dinner and pay for his meal.
Yeah.
Because that's what he did. He said, I'm going to beat y'all so bad that y'all going to remind you just how great I am. Did you see Justin Jefferson trying to get that old thing back on the end of that game? That brother looked sick to his stomach. He just wanted to sit there and throw up.
If J.J. McCarthy was my quarterback, I wouldn't want to be there either.
It's going to be another 2 or 3 years of this too. Like, even if they get another quarterback, he's got to go through growing pains with that kid.
He's going to force his way out.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
It's going to get ugly before it gets better.
Because if he gets loud enough, they'll have to trade him. He got to get Micah Parsons loud to get out of there.
Yes.
He got to get
halfway to get out of there.
He'll
All right. We're running back. Let's talk about the AFC. Who you got?
Me?
Yeah.
Worst team, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Because it's unraveling real fast. Like really. Did I say fast? Did I say how fast it is? Okay.
Is it?
Real fast.
And here's the thing. Lord, I hope me and you have a conversation at the end of the year. Because you put all your chips in your stock in Baltimore. And I'm here to tell you.
I
Cincinnati is peaking.
I know. I know where you're going.
Right time. Right?
I know it.
Yeah.
So Cincinnati,
I have something to say that in a minute. Go ahead.
Cincinnati is going to be my surprise team because I think, remember, they ran the table last year at the end of the year. They didn't get in the playoffs, but they won like 7 of their last 8 games. You do that this year, you in. That division, you in. So, and then I do want to give a shout out to the Cowboys though for beating the Chiefs. Because you did something that we couldn't do, and we're just. I'm going to throw us out there as a worse team right now because we can't figure it out. That's why.
Let's pause there for a second. Let's pause there for a second because I say this in love. When you called me and said, "Hey man, you mind if I date your old girl?" and I was like, "It's cool, but she got some problems." Remember I had said that to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Let,
So now
let me tell you this though. It's not Danny Dimes though. That's the problem. This is not the Danny Dimes. It's because we can't run the football.
But there's a reason why you can't run the football.
Okay, so let me ask you
Because
this.
ain't nobody scared of your quarterback.
No, they weren't scared of our quarterback from week one. They weren't scared of the quarterback, but he was gashing them for over 120 yards a game. That made a huge difference. Nobody's game plan. Hold on, nobody has changed the game plan on us. Our offensive line has been tweaked too. We're hurting on the offensive line. DeForest Buckner is on IR because our D line is what made our corners and safeties playing so good. We're hurt. We got some injuries out there. We got some major injuries out there.
But I told you this was gonna happen. I told you she's fine and she gonna give you some moments because
it's not Danny Dimes though. This is more on the offensive line and Jonathan Taylor running the football. We ain't switched up the play calling.
Do you know who you sound like? Me.
No, I don't.
Hold on. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I used to say the same.
I don't sound like you.
Stop. Yes, you do. I said years ago, this ain't Danny Dimes. This is on the offensive line, and Saquon can't run the ball. That's the exact same thing I said.
Okay, when you had Danny Dimes, he wasn't leading the league in passing yards. Never in his life was he doing that. And he still looked like trash. Even in the year that y'all won, he looked like trash.
Right. That's the point. You making my point for me.
This is 2 games. We're talking about an entire season. This is 2 games. He's had 2 bad games.
He's had 3 out of 4 bad games. One of those. He was
hurt this game, right?
Hold on. One of those of which it was the Steelers, who you just said the wheels are coming off.
Okay. The Steelers were looking good then, though, right?
No.
They had lost 1 game, Lord. Stop.
The Steelers in the game that they played against y'all.
What was the record when they played? The Steelers was rolling. Remember we think they're finna run away with the division. Remember
when they played y'all, they were 5-3.
We thought they were finna run away with the division.
I don't know about run away, and by the way, the run away that you're talking about is because the rest of the division sucks right now.
Well, the rest of the quarterback, I guess, sucked in. Like Burrow wasn't playing. Lamar Jackson, when he was playing, he was sucking it up, and he came back. They still suck. So like they was there.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm not putting that on. I'm not putting it on Danny Dimes. I'm saying my team as a whole is sucking, and it's starting with coaching. It's starting with play calling. Like we're doing stupid stuff, and like third and 3, we know we going for it on 4th down. Beginning of the year, we was running the ball 2 times. Now we're doing play action. We're doing trick plays. We're doing all kind of stuff. It's stupid. It's crazy.
Because they trying to help him.
Okay,
let me ask you a question.
You run the football. No, third and 2 with the coach. You run the football, and you're going for it on 4th down.
Okay, so 9-10 in the box, run the damn ball. That's what you say.
You run the football. They were doing it. They did this at the beginning of the year. This can't change. This ain't nothing that's changed.
Y'all got Jacksonville twice, Houston, San Francisco, Seattle. And you're saying the answer is run the football.
That's tough. I'm saying we, as a whole,
we got a formula. That's how they got to win. I get what he's saying.
I get what you're saying.
They don't get back to that, they're not going to win. That's what
I get what you're saying. But the only way that run is effective is if he is a little bit of a threat when they load the box in the first and second quarter. Would you agree with that?
Yeah,
but he has to be a little bit of a threat.
At what point in the Kansas City game, and at what point in this game we just played, did you think Danny stink?
Stink, it might be. I wouldn't say stink. I've never said stink.
At what point did you think in the Kansas City game that he was bad then? Let me say that.
I'm not sure bad is even the word. Here's what I think is the word. At what point do you think he can go win the game for you when everything else is falling apart?
From the beginning of the season, though, we established this.
I ain't talking about that. We
I
talking
am though.
about the games.
But I am.
Well, now you shifting the conversation. I'm answering your question.
Hold, you asked me. I'm telling you. At the beginning of the season, we established this that we can't put the monkey on Daniel Jones. We have to run the football. That's what I'm saying. Right. We established this from the beginning of the season. We know this. We knew this when we put him at the starting lineup.
But my question to you is: we know that the running game is the strength of their team. In fact, the whole league knows that. I have been very vocal in saying that I think Jonathan Taylor should be in the MVP conversation, although the Colts have helped him play himself out of that. So I'm saying to you, do you believe in these next 6 games that Danny Dimes can go win one of those games when there's 8, 9, and 10 in the box?
I don't think that Patrick Mahomes can win if you put that in the box. I think you got to have a balanced offense these days. You got to.
That's fair. Okay.
I'm not going to put on Danny what I'm not going to put on every other quarterback.
That's fair.
I agree 100% because that's what's wrong.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. Okay. Well, I'm just saying. With saying that, I asked again in the Kansas City game, in this game against Houston, at what point did Danny Dimes look bad? Because I can show you where Jonathan Taylor looked bad, but we'll make an excuse saying the offensive line, or he didn't hit the corner, or he didn't do this. He dropped 2 passes that would have been first down too, by the way. See, we'll make we'll make those excuses for Jonathan Taylor. But I'm saying, at what point, you still hadn't told me, nobody told me that Daniel Jones looked bad. I'm gonna say this: there are plays that he would like to have back. There are,
of course, he would.
So you can't say he didn't look bad. He did look bad.
But what you just said, Lord, you can say for every quarterback this last week, including Matthew Stafford, that he had plays that they could take back. That's part of being the quarterback. I'm saying at what point did he look like Caleb Williams last year? Like we were like, oh my God, me and you both like, shit. Oh, right. He ain't
never looked that bad.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying. And then listen, we can cry about the refs all day. We're killing ourselves. We're killing ourselves with penalties, though. Dumb penalties.
I agree, but that pass interference call was one of the worst calls I've ever seen in my life.
Lord, you can't call that pass interference and then you let them the extra point that go over. Like the first, I get that.
I'm just saying. Right.
What about the personal fouls? Where's the discipline?
Agreed.
Agreed. And all the stuff we just named ain't got nothing to do with Danny Dimes. We are shooting ourselves.
Agreed. 100%. Okay. All right.
Do I want Danny to play better? Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I also want Jonathan Taylor to get more than 27 yards rushing too.
By the way, not to go back, but to go back, Saquon is not getting enough blame for what's happening in Philly.
It's all offensive line. But it's all offensive line, though.
But it's not. I think
it is.
It's all offensive line.
Go back and watch. Listen to me. Go back and watch the film. There are moments where he should be sticking his foot in the ground and taking whatever's there. He's not doing it because it's not the home run. And I'm telling you, I know this as a longtime watcher of Saquon.
You didn't have offensive line like they have, though. You didn't have offensive line like he had. Yes,
it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't.
If it matter about the offensive line, it does matter.
Listen.
It's way too much penetration now.
Listen to me. Saquon will not take the 3, or he will give up the 3 if it ain't 5.
It's a party in the backfield before he even get the damn ball.
That's what I say.
Sometimes, but not all the time. Go back and watch the film. I'm telling you, you're gonna be surprised at how many times there was a 5 to get and he didn't take it. There was a 3 to get and he didn't take it because it wasn't a 5 or it wasn't a 7.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Hey, with all due respect, the best offensive lineman plays in San Francisco. The second best offensive lineman is with Philly. They in the league.
I agree.
They don't have the second best offensive lineman in the league. That's
huge. The center's been out.
I'm telling you, go back and watch the film. There are moments where Saquon could do more, and he won't do it.
And it's moments
so
when
he's going to have 45 yards instead of 25.
You don't think that matters? You don't think that matters?
No.
No.
You don't think a 3rd and 5 is better than a 3rd and 8?
Not when you was getting about 120 yards a game last year. No, it's a big
No,
difference.
I disagree with that. I
That's
disagree
cool.
with that.
But you ain't had
It's
an
a game
offensive
of
line like
inches.
they had.
We talking like it's not a game of inches, and it is. We all know that.
Not with
So
this
those
offense,
3 yards make a difference.
Not when it's third 18.
No. Let me tell you why it makes a difference. Because your quarterback can't seem to throw to nobody. If you're the Eagles,
Really?
he seems to be struggling to get the ball to whoever he wants to get it to.
When Brown started crying, when Brown started crying, for some way he gets him the ball.
He found him this weekend, but he didn't find nobody else.
Okay, I'm just saying though.
So
what they need to do, they need to run him more. That will open up their offense a little bit. Take some of it off. That's what they need to do.
All right, back to the AFC.
Oh no,
Byron, who you got? Best, worst surprise?
Best, I'm gonna say Patriots. Surprise, I'm going to say I've been debating. Like I want to say Cincinnati just because they figured out the defense, which is shocking. I didn't think that would ever get fixed.
It was better. It's
a lot better. It's a lot better. And then my other surprise is just how bad Kansas City is on offense now. Because they've neglected the running game for so long. They don't, they think they can put anybody back there.
Let's stay with Kansas City before we go back to the Patriots. Because I do want to, we got to give Cam a moment with his Patriots. But I do want to talk about Kansas City. They're not making the playoffs.
No.
that's crazy.
That's so crazy to say. They've been flirting around there for 3 years, and then they make the Super Bowl. But this year,
it's crazy.
I think the lack of attention to the running game is just caught up with them at this point. Like you just can't put anybody back there.
But also, I don't think their receivers are consistent enough. Like they
got the same guy.
I think they are.
They got the same guy in three different. Yes, and it's like, where is the one guy who can catch everything? Possession receiver, come across the middle, catch off the over the shoulder, off the sideline. Where's that guy? They don't have that guy.
And the tight end is not dynamic anymore.
He's not right. He's not a safety net anymore. Not throughout the whole game. Can y'all believe this? Patrick Mahomes has made the AFC Championship game the entire career.
So you ruling them out? I just want you to go on record to rule them out.
What their schedule look like?
I don't care what their schedule is. I just want Lord to go on record again of ruling Patrick Mahomes with a piece out.
Before I rule them out, Cam, before I rule them out.
We talked about this for the last 3 years. I just want to hear it.
Texans.
Oh my God.
Home, Chargers at home. At the Titans. Denver again, and at the Raiders.
Here's the thing with that. Here's the thing. They can play. Patrick Mahomes can turn it on, and they can win every game. That's the reality of it. He can win every game. They can lose these games, but he could win these games. And I'm 100% with Byron. Even when they looked like, oh my God, this team is gonna go to Super Bowls the next 6 years with the Tyreek Hill stuff. They had a dominant running game at those times.
Yeah,
they had options. Now we don't care if you run the ball and get 3 yards or 4 yards. They don't. A team said we win. You do that, that's a win for us. We don't want you to put the ball on the field.
Can I say this? And I think this is equally as shocking as what I said earlier. I don't think they can beat Houston or Denver, and those games are at home.
I got Kansas City going to the playoffs.
Oof. How?
Because of that guy that we doubt all the time. Yeah, I do. Yes. Yeah. I didn't say I like him. I didn't say I like him, but I just history is not on my side when it comes to him.
Every time you doubt him, he do something to make you.
No, history is on your side for him because he doesn't miss the playoff. He's never missed the playoff. He's never missed the AFC Championship game.
I'm saying as far as people doubting him.
Oh. So Kansas City, who sits in 10th right now, is going to overcome the Bills, the Texans. Well, they'll overcome the Steelers for sure.
If they run the table and lose one game, they're going to go to the playoffs. Because look at the teams that's in front of them. Some of those teams are in front of them that they're going to beat. Yeah, it's going to make a difference.
Okay.
If they can get to 11 wins, they'll make it. I don't know.
Can they though? That's the question. I just don't know if they can.
But 10-7 might get it. 10-7.
10-7 might get in. 10-7 might get in.
What's going to hurt?
If they run the table, they're definitely going to get in.
It's going to be something fluky. It's going to be. Let's say the coach figure it out and they get back to winning. Let's say they beat Jacksonville twice. Well, let's say that. I mean, Jacksonville comes back down to the wild card stuff, right? They have a win over Kansas City, so it may be something like that that makes a difference because they did beat Kansas City.
It would have to be that. Yeah, it would have to be that. Okay.
By the way, we're going to figure this out.
Okay. Okay.
Because we're going to get some help on that offensive line.
Okay. Let's go back to your Patriots.
They're not mine.
Well, I'm saying yours for this reason. At the beginning of this season, we were making our predictions. There was one man and one man alone that said, and I quote, I think the Patriots are going to win that division. Now, what that one man didn't realize is that the Patriots were not just going to win that division and have won that division, basically. They're 11-2, so they're going to win it. Mm-hmm. They may end up being the number one seed in the AFC, which is wild.
That tells you about a couple of things. For one, yes, Drake May balling out.
He balling.
He's top 3-4 candidate for MVP.
Yeah.
He's balling out of control.
Can we stop talking about his draft class, who the best quarterback of that draft class is now? Can we just put that to rest? Because right now, today, it's Drake May.
Right now, today it is, yes.
Today. Now, that may change.
Because I said that about CJ Stroud, too, after the rookie year he had, and then he went down. So, for today, yeah, I'll say that.
Today is Drake May. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CJ played good Sunday, too.
Yeah.
CJ did play good Sunday.
He did.
We played terrible, and we lost by 4. He played good. So that's what I'm saying. We just got to figure it out. But anyway, Drake May, but I think it's more cultural. I think it's Mike Vrabel. I think when you can get your team to buy in, you got them believing that they can do stuff that they didn't even think beginning of the year.
I want to be very clear to what you just said. It is 1,000% cultural. They might have the best all 3 phases of the game culture in football right now. Because they all flying around. They are all running to the ball. They are all making plays. They are all playing every play on every down. That team looks like a team.
Yo.
And
that's crazy after only 1 year. Yeah.
The piggyback on that. When he gave that speech about the wide receivers, it could be this guy this week. Stephon Diggs is back there clapping, and he's bought in.
He's bought in. That ain't the Stephon we know.
That ain't the Stephon I know.
Yeah.
That stuck out to me like a sore thumb when I watched it. I was like, "Whoa, that cat is a man in this." What are we
Byron, you can't tell me that quarterback in Buffalo don't want to shoot him right now.
Hey, no shoulder pads on, and he looked like he was the happiest dude on the sideline. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Winning does a lot. And
by the way, shout out to the Steelers for recognizing that.
Yeah, but no. Not winning does a lot, Chad. This happened before the winning.
Yeah, it's not winning.
Before the winning.
Yeah, it's not the winning.
Now they do say winning cure. Hey, winning doesn't cure us all because the Eagles won the Super Bowl and the receivers still acting a nut. Yeah. It's the culture. You got to buy in.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Mike Vrabel. I'm deeply impressed. So,
Pickens is another one. He's buying in.
I'm saying that's why I said shout out to the Steelers for recognizing his
greatness. The Steelers messed up. They didn't discipline him when he was acting a fool.
Yeah,
same way they didn't do with AB that's just kind of
Le'Veon Bell. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Was Mike Tomlin done this year? Is he?
Yeah, I hope so.
I think you have to.
Please listen. Let me.
Hey man, you're not gonna get Mike Tomlin, bro. Chill.
Hold on. You be quiet, Cam. Listen, Steelers fans. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, please keep cheering, fire Mike Tomlin. We need y'all right now. Because I promise you, he'll get fired at 12:01. We'll hire him at 12:03, and that's only because the line might be busy from somebody else.
A single screen work, man.
Here's what's real bad about this is that Metcalf they already traded for Metcalf and Pickens was still on the team. They could have fixed this where Aaron Rodgers had Pickens, Metcalf, and all these crazy tight ends on the team. Like A-Rod is best with weapons at this point of his career. You can't depend on his arm to win the games. He need weapons.
Even Mason Rudolph could throw to that.
You went too far.
Yes, you did. And you went too far on the personal matter.
We know he can throw to that.
We know Mason. It's only one Oklahoma. No, you went too far.
Why y'all ain't no Mason? All I'm saying is give Mason a chance.
I mean, he's had several, and he's.
Well, he may be the Giants backup next year. You talking about give him a chance?
You know what?
Right.
Put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Right.
See, put that evil on me, Ricky
but he
Bobby.
won't be hollering. Give him a chance next year if Dark.
Don't you put that evil on? I already got a Russell Wilson. I don't need another one.
You actually in a good situation where you got a good starting quarterback and a good backup quarterback. You really are in a good. I would love to have Winston to be my backup quarterback.
That's why
he's gonna
Mike
come and
is
flinging
gonna
that
come.
thing.
That's why Mike is gonna come and turn it all around. Okay. All right. Chad, who's your best worst surprise?
Best was the Patriots. My worst was the Ravens. Having Burrow and losing that game. And also my surprise was Cincinnati.
Okay. I'm gonna give you mine because mine is similar to yours. But I know what Cam has been waiting for. So I'm gonna give him exactly what he's waiting for.
Okay.
Ravens. What the f are y'all doing? You can't contribute to your own demise. They could not have played worse. And I'm saying and I'm starting with Lamar. Oh my God, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Music Cam's ears right now.
I can't even protect you no more. You know what? I was listening to All the Smoke. Shout out to All the Smoke. And they were talking about John Morant and all the stupid stuff that he's been doing lately. And Steven Jackson said something, and I had to say, damn, that's me and Lamar right now. He said, hey, man, when you do the type of stupid stuff you're doing now, I can't protect you. Lamar, fam, what the are you doing?
I'm very offended by that.
You can be, but I don't care. Now, having said,
shout out to All the Smoke, but you got Cam in your backyard. I've been telling you.
You have been. But let me say this also. With all that being said, they still first in the division. Which is
my default.
They got a 2-game lead. That's crazy.
Which is crazy.
6-6.
That they still have a chance to win the division, which is crazy. But just I don't understand why he won't just get back to just do it. Bro, just do what you do.
He got paid.
Just do what you do.
He's big time now.
I don't know. It's weird, man. It's so weird. But they are my worst by far. Like, that was awful. And maybe Cincinnati's defense is fixed, but it sure is a hell of a lot easier when somebody's throwing you the ball. Jesus,
fumbling
man.
it,
or fumbling the ball. They fumble. And you know what? Lamar ain't just having fumbles. He's having awful fumbles. Like the worst kind of fumbles. You're on the 5-yard line and what are you doing?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Okay, all right. That was God. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I had to that was awful.
So what you're saying is there's a possibility that the Chiefs, the Ravens, or the Bills may not make the playoffs.
2 or 3 won't. I'm gonna say 2
I think we might. Listen, the Bills got the win.
Might catch them too.
The Bills got the win, but would anybody argue that any of that looks good? He just found out that Keon Coleman was still on the team this past weekend.
Keon's not a number 1 though. That's part of the problem too. He's not.
But I feel like they're not. They're using him as slants and stuff. Bro, use his side. You should be throwing the ball down the field and letting him go catch the ball, man. Like,
well, with that being said, didn't they just bring in Brandon Cooks? Is that gonna make a difference?
No, it's not.
Brandon Cooks is 90.
Yeah, it's not.
He's old at this point.
Why you gotta do that, bro?
He is. In football years, he old.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this foolishness here. It's always one. It's always one. But he ain't wrong though. He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Just when we thought we would see no more Patriots, here they are again. They back, brother. They back. They are back, brother.
And they get and they have no choice but to get better. They're young and keep
Yeah.
Like the running back about to be gone too. Like that's gonna be Trayvon. That like
My surprise is the Jacksonville Jaguars. I didn't even know they were still relevant. Like, and then somehow they 8-4 and at the top of the division, and got Indy playing in their sights. They right there.
Be careful what you ask for though.
Ooh, talk tough. Talk tough.
I'm just saying.
Talk reckless. Talk reckless.
I'm not talking
reckless. Y'all got to win in Jacksonville.
And that's something that we ain't.
Well,
we finally did that. I think last year, but it was like 15 straight games that we lost in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Hey Lord, if we can go back to play like we play, if we can figure this thing out, and play like we play, I'm not scared of no team in the NFL.
Yeah, I agree. And then of course we said the Patriots. We don't have to go any further on that because I think they're the best right now. Okay.
You think they're the best? You think they like better than Denver too?
I do.
I think they're more. I think they're more
so
complete.
Yeah,
I think they're more complete.
I don't trust Bo Nix like that.
I don't even know how Denver's winning. If I'm being honest with you,
That defense.
The defense must be amazing because
it is.
They OU-ish with that defense.
Both throw some stuff. You like, what is that? Like
that front is like OU's front. How they get after people? They just
Benito and Surtain over there. Yeah.
If everything play out the way it's playing with that, and we talking about them being the best and stuff like that, the scary team for me, because of coaching and the way they play when they're healthy, is the Chargers for me. Because when the Chargers are healthy, they take the ball out of Herbert's hand, and it's more of a
what you got to do exactly. Yeah. Which is what you got to do. Let's deal with this right now. This is going to be our 4. I want to make sure I'm properly lubricated before this.
Can I go first?
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you. As much as I don't like Lane Kiffin, and this ain't his fault. This is the NCAA. NCAA, fix the schedule. Fix the schedule. It's on you. Like, why? What's the purpose of this early signing day? There's no purpose. Back the signing day up. Have everything happen after the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Problem solved. Like, he had no choice. He now I will blame him for telling the offensive coaches, get on the plane or you don't have a job. That shows right there you don't care about them kids because you can bring them offensive coaches afterward. But NCAA, fix the calendar. That's on you. That's on you. Just like you slept with NIL, you knew it was coming 15 years ago, and you kicked the can down the road. Now it's a problem. Fix it.
Yeah.
Boy, you preaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't argue with that part for sure.
Yeah.
The NCAA definitely has their place to play in all of this. So I'll give you that. Who'd like to go next?
Because I want to blame Lane. I want to blame him because I don't like it.
Well, he has to blame, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
He definitely has to blame. Who would like to go next?
I would like to go. I would like to piggyback off that and go a little bit of a different route to tell you why Byron feels kind of the way he feels.
Okay.
Because when we had a chance to go to the playoffs, and we had a chance, we could have won that year, and we lost to Oklahoma State. And our coach was sitting on the bench while the game was still going on with his arms around Caleb Williams doing that nonsense, and then he hit the portal. He leaves for USC the next day, and then he hit the portal the next week. And Lord, we've talked about this. They need to fix the portal.
Yeah.
We can't allow kids to jump from school to school to school to school. Yes, we're making money off of them. Yes, they're gambling. Yes, all this is going on there. I get it. But this is taking like football out of football, though. It's getting ridiculous where you can play for 4 different teams. Like you can just go give them a chance to play, and if they want to hit the portal one time, let them hit the portal one time. That would change a lot of that stuff, and that would change the coaching too. That would change the coaches. So I can't blame Layne for what he did. I blame him for how he did it.
I agree 200%.
Yeah.
Listen, it's Ole Miss. I get it. Yeah, cool. But we're talking about LSU. Like if you can go turn LSU around, you the big dog.
Facts.
I don't know what Layne want to do. Layne may say, I want to coach again in the NFL. This is the stepping stone. Like this is the big dog. Like so, yeah. I can't knock Layne for doing it. I don't knock Lincoln Riley for going to USC. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to be in California. I get it. I get it. I ain't gonna knock him for it, but it's about how you do it though.
Okay.
And the problem with I see Brent. Oh, go ahead. I'll go.
No, go ahead, bro.
No. I'm just saying the problem with the early signing days, you have kids quitting on your team too.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got backups that can play and help that are redshirting because they want to get out of there. Like that's not bro. That's not right.
See, Washington was done, and the season was over with. We got the offensive coordinator, Mature Kane. If Layne do what he did right now, I wouldn't be surprised if their quarterback don't play in the playoffs because he may be on his way to LSU.
Right. No sense of getting hurt in the game that don't mean nothing.
Like for real.
Yeah. All right.
No, there's a proverb that I was looking at. It says there's no honor among thieves. Everybody is looking out for themselves. Everybody looking out for themselves. Layne looking out for himself. LSU looking out for their future. So I mean, it's the NCAA. They looking out for themselves. So NCAA been screwing people over for years. So I mean, I don't necessarily feel bad for them because he had to do what's best for him. So I mean,
can I piggyback on Chad right on his thought pattern right there? Hey,
that was it.
Oh, miss, pipe down. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd be doing the same exact thing.
Same thing, and they probably will with the next candidate.
You probably did it with Layne too.
Okay.
Everybody's trying to get what they need to get for themselves. So,
all right, I appreciate you guys allowing me to go last. I appreciate that. Let me look down the barrel of the gun. First of all, let me say hide your kids, hide your wife. This is going to get ugly. Lane Kiffin is an asshole.
Yes, we know that.
Let's start there. He is an asshole.
Yeah.
The way he handled this was true asshole behavior. He took up a whole weekend, and every halftime of every game all day long was, where are we at with the Lane Kiffin decision? Fam, this ain't about you. We got games going on. This supposed to be rivalry week. And we got to listen to them talk about where you going to go. That's some asshole behavior right there. So let's start there. You didn't have to, you know what? You didn't have to do this out loud at all. At all. And you do it with your football team on the field, fam. You got a lot of nerve. And then, let's take it a step further. You got a lot of nerve saying, well, I still want to coach this team through the playoffs while I'm the head coach of this, fam. You wild. You're a wild boy. You're a wild boy. You're a wild boy. Now, would anybody in their right mind turn down LSU and $100 million? Absolutely not. So it's not about that. It's about the way you do it. My mama used to tell to me, I don't know what your mama told y'all, but my mama said, be careful the bridge you burn, because you may have to cross that again. Layne got a habit of setting that mug on fire while he's still on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a wild boy, Layne Kiffin. You're a wild boy. And I'm sorry. You're an asshole. That's just all I have. That's how I feel about it. I don't understand why you feel like every time you leave somewhere, you don't just have to leave. You have to torch it. Tennessee,
USC,
really just
Raiders.
USC.
Raiders.
Everything you leave, you torch it down before you go. That's crazy, bro. I've never seen such a narcissist in all my life. So, having said that, I get it, LSU. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a lot of hype for a dude that ain't never won nothing.
Be careful what you wish for.
That's a lot of hype for a dude because right now you're more Brian Kelly than you are Nick Saban.
Ooh. But there are no Nick Saban.
Might be better.
I'm just saying, what has he won?
I know, but you can't say Nick Saban because there's a lot.
Has
There
he-
no Nick Sabans.
Has he
Nick
won?
Saban, bro.
Hold on. Has he even won a conference championship game?
No. He's not a good.
I don't understand.
I get it.
So
He had a
big
hell of a
name.
year this year
He did.
It's
He
a
did.
big
He
name.
did.
Big name, big splash.
in a big conference. Who, by
how
the way,
many
should have beat Georgia too.
But how many times are we gonna say, man, this dude really can coach? But well, if he can, then prove it. Win a title, win a conference championship. Hell, win a big game when you have to. It's a lot of hype for little results. Having said that, I get it. LSU, I get it.
You might get some good recruits going there.
You gotta be careful. Well, the one thing about that state, especially New Orleans, you can't be going in there and talk to them coaches. That area, them coaches are like that. If they
let me say that
fakeness, phoning it, or you screw over a kid, they will ban you from that entire city. That you have to recruit New Orleans. You got to be real. I don't know that he is.
Well, nothing he's done so far has proven that.
Right. That's part of. Yeah, he's not.
He's a $3 bill for sure.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's a $3 bill. But also, let me say this: they might be about to set the world on fire. Because when somebody hands you a $25 million check and tells you that you have a $25 million check until in perpetuity right now, and go get any players you want with this $25 million, you ought to do well. They listen. LSU is eliminating all the excuses.
Is he going to go straight transfer portal like a lot of people to win now?
1,000%.
He got to do both. He got to recruit from the state because Louisiana.
He's got to do that. He's got to do that.
But if you ain't in the portal, you're not winning. Period. Ask Dabo.
Yeah.
If you're not in the portal, you ain't winning. Ask Nick Saban who's left college football.
Yeah, you're not even in the conversation if you're not in the portal. But he's probably going to. Some people were saying he's going to take his quarterback from Ole Miss.
I don't know that he has eligibility.
I was going to say, I was going to say that, but also I was going to say, I'm not 100% sure he's not going to get the quarterback in California. That kid's a freshman.
Is he that good though?
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's raw, but he's good. He's pretty good. And I can see him he's going to snatch somebody's quarterback off their roster. That's going to happen.
But we saw what him do.
Right. So I'm just saying the excuses are gone.
Yeah.
And it's championship.
You got 2 years. You got 2 years.
Yeah. I can see him going to get him. So, but let's not. Come on.
No, he doesn't. Chambliss is done.
Yeah. Everything that you guys said about the portal and the NIL, that's 1,000% correct.
What about the other quarterback though? He was hurt and the other quarterback came in and played good at Ole Miss.
Chambliss is the one that came in. He wasn't the starter.
But the problem is,
the other one they had.
I don't know if that guy's any good. Their offense was kind of sputtering until Chambliss came in.
But the problem is that
played way better than the other guy.
But that's not the problem. The problem is he has to win now.
Oh, absolutely.
Right now. If I give you a $25 million check, I'm not expecting you to develop a quarterback.
I think he is though. I think this is what Texas Tech just did. I think he is.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to win now. There's no middle ground.
He's got to win a chip in 2 years, or they're going to be calling.
I don't even know if he's got 2 years. $25 million.
You got to give
him some time a little bit.
By the way, a team like Texas Tech, if you start playing Texas Tech, you can go get the star player from LSU. You can go get that star player, and because you can choose LSU over Texas Tech, and you're gonna get paid. So I think he's in a good situation when it comes to that.
Let me ask you a question.
The right people. You gotta.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't know if he's good at that, but you got to pick the right people. You got to pay the right people.
Let me ask you a question. Is the quarterback that y'all said is going to Texas? Is he signed or is he committed?
I think he signed. I'm not sure.
The young man that you were talking about, Cam.
Roger Bellson?
Yeah.
But he's dead set on Texas from everything that I read.
He is until the check.
It's Sark.
He is until the check clears.
Nah,
he is
Texas
until the check clears
bag too, though. He's a Texas. Texas got plenty of money.
Texas got plenty of money.
More than just about anybody, actually.
Yeah, Texas got plenty of money.
Money ain't the issue for Texas. I agree.
No.
I'm just asking questions. I don't know. Because to Cam's point, the odd man out could end up in LSU. That was my point. Because if he is that good, and Arch here's the footsteps.
Where do Arch live?
Oh, he's from Louisiana.
That
Show is a lot easier for his parents to get to that game than it is to the one they're going to now.
yeah.
But
that was my point.
He went to Texas for Sark though. They like Sark for whatever the reason. It won't be a money decision to go. If they don't like, if that family doesn't like Layne, then he won't go there. I
personally don't like Layne. I personally don't like Layne.
Yeah, I don't know, but
so I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go, but the man got a $25 million checkbook that he got to use.
Gotta sign somebody.
Yeah,
because you got to win right there. You need to be in the SEC championship next year.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that's fair. I'm saying that's what they're paying for.
I don't know if the turnaround has to be that dramatic yet. I think he can have a year like he had at Ole Miss, and they're like, okay, we're going in the right direction. They didn't feel like they was going in the right direction with Kelly. They need to make a change there.
They weren't going in the right direction with Kelly.
Yeah. Right, that's what I'm saying though. But if it seems like they're going in the right direction, you can tell if a team. Listen, Venables didn't have a good year before last. And I'm like, I hope we don't start talking like that. But the team was going in the right direction.
How many losses did Ole Miss have this season?
1.
Okay, so
to Georgia.
Right. So
you think
LSU don't want more than that?
No. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying you had this is an amazing year that he had with them. That one loss to Georgia could be equivalent to having 3 losses at LSU though. In his first year.
I'm talking about the delusion of the LSU fan who feels entitled to the championship game.
I'm not talking about the fan. I'm talking about LSU as LSU. When we talk about the fans, yeah, they're gonna want
right.
Yeah,
but even the alumni is delusional too. You saw
like 8-4.
You saw that government.
They're 8-4. Then they'll jump up and have a great year. They catch Burrow, they catch fire. They
right, that's what I'm saying.
8-4. 10-2.
But I think they gave him a $25 million check to go find Burrow.
Yeah, for sure.
They want Burrow next year to be sitting there. I agree. Listen, I agree. I think it's delusional to think that he could turn it around that fast. But that will be the expectation.
Burrow is like a once in a lifetime thing when you talk about the landscape of college football. He was on Ohio State roster, like
and couldn't beat out anybody.
Y'all are forgetting that the governor of the state got involved with this hire. They are delusional in LSU.
Yeah.
They fired a dude. They fired a dude that brought in 3 different national championships in 3 different sports as their AD. They fired him because he couldn't get that football right. And by the way, he couldn't get the football right. I agree because they're playing 3 dudes right now at least $17 million. They're paying 3 different guys money right now that they fired. So I understand, but that's how delusional they are, that they were willing to pay these 3 guys $17 million, at least 7. I think Orgeron is making 17. I think Brian got left with 54. And then your boy before him, the guy in the middle of those 2, I forget who it was, but I think he's making like 35 or 40. They're paying all those dudes right now. And still handed Layne a $100 million check. They want to win right now.
He didn't know the details of his contract.
Oh, he's full of. You know what? Because he's an asshole. That's why. That's what assholes do. They lie.
Bruh. Like you, we don't believe you. You need more people.
At all.
Nobody believed that you didn't know what that contract was, fool.
Stop it, man. All right. We only got a few minutes left. Final 5 answers. Here we go. NBA Cup is this weekend. Starts this weekend. Who's playing? I don't even remember who's playing. I know the Lakers are playing somebody. And the Spurs are playing.
Picking the Lakers.
This is kind of what they do, ain't it?
I know we got Toronto. I know we got Toronto, but that wouldn't be a cup game because Toronto's not in our deal.
No, I don't think it's Toronto. It's I was trying to find it. Well, you know what? Let me go to the schedule and now because they play Friday, right? It's Friday, right? Thursday and Friday or just Friday? No, it's not Friday because we play Boston Friday. Maybe it's Thursday. Maybe it is Toronto. No, it's not
Jazz
Toronto.
and Clippers coming up, so it may be one of those.
I don't know when the game is. I honestly don't know. But we'll table it until now. Let's get some picks. This is championship week. BYU Texas. Who gets in? Well, who wins rather?
BYU Texas Tech. I think Texas Tech will beat them.
Texas Tech. I'm sorry, Texas Tech. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. Texas Tech.
Yeah.
For me.
There's no evidence to say that Texas Tech is not going to win this game. So I'm gonna lean to Texas Tech as well. You going BYU, Cam?
I have no choice.
You going BYU for the upset?
I have no choice.
Because you don't want Texas in. That's what
I have personal reasons that I'm going for BYU.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. Shout out to Cam's nephew who was playing for BYU.
Oh, shoot.
Well, there you go.
BYU.
Yeah. There you go.
Right. Matter of fact, we all picking BYU. Fuck Texas Tech.
With all due respect to that, though,
Yeah.
I went to go see my nephew John play at Kansas State when they went to go play OU. And I was on the field when they rushed the field, and I probably was the only one with an OU jersey on.
Love your nephew, but
I love my nephew. Love my nephew to death.
Oh my God.
But I think BYU can actually beat Texas Tech, though.
I got you. I'm sorry, I picked the wrong one. Duke, Virginia.
Virginia.
I think we did all that talking earlier for nothing with the Duke thing. It didn't matter because I think Virginia can have a bad game and beat Duke.
Yeah, agreed. Come here, buddy.
I think they can
How
have
many Virginia games have y'all seen this season? I'm just curious.
No.
I saw the Florida State game.
No.
I've seen every single Virginia game.
No.
I'm telling you.
Well, if you've seen it, I mean, you've seen every Duke game too. Then if that's the case.
I've seen every Duke game. I'm telling you, it is not out of the realm of possibility. Virginia should win, but it is not out of the realm of possibility that Duke wins this game.
It's college football. It's always gonna be a possibility.
Yeah. So there you go. Georgia, Alabama.
Georgia.
Sometimes the team has got your number. I'm gonna say Alabama. Alabama has had their number. Alabama can't beat us. We struggle with Texas, and Georgia struggles with Alabama.
You said Alabama can't beat us?
Yeah,
they haven't in a long time.
We're like 4-2-1
It's been a
all
long time. Yeah,
they beat our ass the last time they played us.
Who, Alabama?
Yeah. Yeah.
We beat them the last 2 times we played them. They beat us in the in the playoffs with Kyler, but
that's what I'm talking about.
But that was only the second time they beat us.
I know, but that's what matters to me.
Historically.
Okay, well, that's what matters to me. I
Gotcha.
don't care what they did in the 60s and the 80s. That's what matters to me.
The last 2 we won. We in the
Tyler, that's what matters to me. We had a team. We should have won the championship that year. That matters to me. Bama beat it.
So who you going with? You said Alabama.
I'm going with Alabama.
I'm going with Bama. I'm not reneging on my pick that I picked.
They've had trouble. Georgia has trouble with them for whatever reason that they don't have.
I'm gonna go with Alabama.
Else.
I'm going to Alabama. All right.
Kirby Smart acting like he's still coaching against Nick Saban over there or something. I don't know.
Maybe he is.
He beat Saban, didn't he?
He's only a phone call away.
Yeah.
Chad, I didn't hear you say nothing.
Oh, I said Georgia.
He said
Okay.
Georgia.
All right. Indiana and Ohio State.
I'm taking Ohio State.
Ohio State, and it's not even going to be close.
Ooh.
I remember that Illinois game.
I do.
All right. You know what? It's so unfair. I'm going to say this again.
You talking about Illinois, Indiana? Hold on. You talking about Illinois, Indiana? Because Indiana won that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about Indiana, Oregon?
No, I'm talking about Indiana.
Indiana won that one too. And they won that one at Oregon.
Remember how we were talking about Illinois though. and you ran up and played a team like this. Yeah. Listen here, let me tell you something about Ohio State. Let me tell you the difference in Ohio State. I'm gonna give you one name, the biggest difference in Ohio State.
Jeremiah Smith.
No,
Oh.
Matt Patricia.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
It ain't fair.
Let me say this. Who's Penn State? Who's Penn State's coach? Who's their coach? Who they are?
Next year, it
Might be
Matt
one of us.
Patricia.
Might be one of us.
I don't know.
They haven't hired anybody yet, have they?
It might be Matt Patricia
Nobody
next
wants
year.
that job.
I don't think so.
Is it that, or are they waiting for their coach?
It might be Matt
They
Patricia.
were flirting with the BYU coach, so
He
Well, he
said
told
no.
him no. He said no.
he
thank you.
said no. He just told him no today, though. So
Yeah.
they may be waiting, but
Somebody in this game might end up being the coach of Penn State, depending on who wins. Because the buyout for the guy that's the head coach of the other team ain't that high.
why would he leave there and go to?
I don't know if it's an upgrade though.
It's a great question. I don't know why he would do it either.
They got more money than Penn State at Indiana.
I agree. But crazy things happen all the time. So
You
we'll
I wouldn't
see.
leave Indiana to go
They
there.
never learn about that.
Give me the upset. Give me the upset. Give me the upset. All right. NFL games, Dallas and Detroit.
Detroit
Dallas.
at home.
You saying Detroit ends Dallas's hopes and dreams?
Yeah,
Just like that?
yeah.
Wow.
Are you saying Dallas because you're a fan, or you like really think they're gonna win?
Oh no, I'm picking Dallas.
No, I'm talking about him.
I'm picking
He said
Detroit.
Dallas. I'm asking him. He said Dallas. I'm asking, is he saying that because he's a fan, or is he saying that for his loyalty, or do he really think they're gonna beat
You
Detroit?
talking about Chad?
Yeah.
Well, I'm banking on Amon-Ra St. Brown to be out and Terry Anano is out. So that kind of evened the playing field. So at that point, I feel like we can sneak one on him.
Is Aiden Hutchinson out?
Nah, he
No,
gonna be
is
there.
not.
Oh,
He gonna be there.
well.
But he
well
gonna
then-
catch,
Is a real fast running back out?
catch that double
Is,
team.
is Montgomery or Gibbs out?
Hey, I'm still starting him in my fantasy. So hey, that's
give me Detroit then, because that's a lot to overcome.
yeah.
Indian Jacksonville
I
at
got- I got-
Duval.
I got Dallas. Because Dallas played good on the road. Like like that delivers.
Do they?
Like, yeah, they do. Yeah. You look at the past years, they do. Yeah.
No.
In big
Unless
games,
it's
like in
Unless
big
it's week
games,
16 with
In-
playoffs on the line.
in
They're
big
better at
games,
home. They're better
in
at
big
home.
games, like you have to go to Seattle when they got a few losses. Yeah, Dallas deliver. Yeah, Dak is playing like an MVP caliber this year. Yeah, I got
Dak
Dallas.
is playing great. Dak is playing great.
I got Dallas.
Although Chad don't want him, but
And their defense-
I kept to what I said. I ain't say nothing bad about Dak this year. I kept to what I said.
that don't mean that's not what's in your heart.
I'm good.
That's
That
true.
don't mean that's not what's in your heart.
Now, ain't that the truth?
I'm
What's
good,
in your
man.
heart? What's in your heart?
Dak is a fine human being, a fine football.
You know what? You know what? You know what? He's no Nico. He's no Nico.
He's a fine human being.
Indianapolis and Jacksonville.
I'm gonna go Colts.
It's in Jacksonville. I'm gonna take Jacksonville.
I'm gonna go Indy.
If it was in Indy, I would switch.
Cam, you said y'all gonna figure this out.
I said we got to figure this out. Yes,
That's not
But I
what you
think we are.
said. You
I
said
think
we
are gonna
will
yes.
figure this out.
Yes.
I believe you. We're going in. We're going in. I don't know.
It's
I
going to
do Ravens.
end in a tie.
No, it's gonna be the Ravens because that quarterback is the anchor on that franchise, and he looks miserable. So he's gonna make everybody in that building miserable.
Was he blaming the receivers after the game?
I don't understand why though, because they weren't throwing the ball into the ground. He was.
He's
That's what I'm
talking about
saying.
route.
gonna
He's
make
talking
everybody
route.
miserable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's never
But-
gonna be him.
Every game, there's a receiver going this way, and the ball went that way. Like he's talking routes and stuff like that, which is why he cuts tight ends more than he do the receivers.
Hold on one second, and I understand what you're saying, but I just want to see something real quick. I just out of curiosity in that game, because you said he's talking routes. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm remembering the game properly. I don't ever want to slander somebody because I didn't remember the game properly. He went 10 of 21. They ran that many bad routes. They ran 11 bad routes.
No, but when you get behind and you start forcing the ball, you get kind of one dimensional. Those numbers can inflate when you're behind like that.
I'm gonna say Ravens, but I'm not confident.
I'm gonna say Steelers because I think the Steelers defense is gonna show up.
That's why I said I'm not confident. Because if Lamar throws 3 interceptions and has 3 fumbles again, Steelers win.
I don't even think he has to do that. I just think that J.J. Watt can come close to winning a game himself. He can change the landscape inside the game.
Yeah, TJ. Yeah. Let's go Bears Packers.
Packers at home.
Surely.
Crowd noise, cold, pass rush.
Packers.
I don't know if the Bears will muck the game up enough.
Packers.
Let me say this.
If it's one person that knows the Packers, it's Ben Johnson.
Yes. But who you picking, though?
Who you picking?
I just think the Packers defense is balling, man. They balling. So I'm gonna go Packers.
I'm gonna go Bears for one reason and one reason only.
Okay.
Is I think that Ben Johnson can figure out how to overcome that pass rush. I think he can call the right plays. I think he can run enough screens. I think he can run enough checkdowns that will say, okay, we can't bring 5. We can't bring this linebacker or the corner. I think he can be because he's seen this Packer defense the last whatever years. You know, I understand they didn't have Parson last year. I understand that, but he's seen the landscape of the Packers defense. So
that's just a big difference.
He ain't seen it with Micah.
That's what I just said. I know it's not Michael Parsons. I get that. But I think he can figure them out. I mean, Michael Parsons does make that much difference, yes. But Detroit have handled Green Bay too in these recent years.
Detroit has. This is not Detroit. This is
their offense. Their offense have. And he's been the helm of the offense. Let me say that.
This is not Detroit. This is
That's
the
cool.
Bears Packers.
You keep doubting him if you want to. You've been doing it all your life now. This year.
Agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Go ahead. And we get back on the show and we talk about they're 9-3.
If he pulls it off, he's already 9-3. They're already 9-3.
I wouldn't be shocked if they lost.
Yeah.
If they won, I wouldn't be shocked.
Be a close game.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go Packers.
And here's the other thing about that. We were talking about Kansas City. Something's up with Green Bay's offense. It's not
good this weekend.
You're talking about this weekend. Something is up with Green Bay's offense.
Yeah.
Well, the quarterback played well against the Giants too, though, and they were getting after him. So
something is up with Green Bay's offense. There's no reason why they shouldn't be one of the highest rated
tight end is out.
I'll tell you my humble opinion. What the tight end being out is huge, but also Green Bay for sure is a front runner. They don't play well behind at all. If he got to go win the game for you, he ain't proven he can do that yet. But if he gets ahead of you, he gonna light you up. So that'll be interesting.
Which is the opposite of the Bears.
It's the opposite of the Bears. Yeah, they actually play well. They play better from behind.
And with that being said, your ass better not get behind against Michael Parsons.
I agree.
Because that's when he started feasting. That's when he started feasting.
Mm-hmm. So you don't want them problems.
Yeah.
You know about that, Dr. Chad. Never mind. I'm sorry. Hey.
He does not anymore. Not anymore. He doesn't know
Yeah.
Eagles Chargers.
Chargers.
I feel like I'm just going against the grain with everybody today picks.
I'm gonna say Eagles.
They're gonna get right on this game because your boy's gonna be hurt. He's not 100%.
Who's that?
Now if Omarion comes back, if Omarion comes back, I'm gonna pick different.
Oh, well, yeah. Herbert's out.
But I don't know if Omarion's coming back that fast.
I'm changing.
So-
I'm changing it to Eagles.
All right. We got a little bit of college, a couple of games in college basketball. That Duke, Florida went down to the wire.
Who won that game?
Duke pulled it out. Duke pulled it out. They pulled it out. And now UNC and UK is playing right now in a tight one. Iowa and Michigan State should be interesting tomorrow. And then Louisville and Arkansas cap off tomorrow night.
Michigan.
Some really good games in college basketball this week. Before we get out of here, I have completed the Diddy docuseries. I've completed it.
How many episodes is it?
4 episodes.
Okay.
I'll just say this. It's a wild boy. Wow, dude. Man. The last episode is the episode about the case. The one that just specifically deals with the thoughts around the case. If you don't want to see all the stuff that most of us already know anyway, about the history of Bad Boy, who shot Tupac, all that stuff, if you don't really care to see that part, you can skip the first 3 episodes. But the last episode is interesting. Very, very interesting. So I'll leave you all with that.
Okay.
Any questions about anything else? All right. Unshout outs. Mine is I have only one unshout out this week. Layne Kiffin, you are an asshole, brother. Jesus. You ain't got to be like this. You an asshole.
I got one.
All right.
After 2 years of watching, moving to the SEC, I thought the Big 12 officials were bad. SEC officials, what are y'all doing? This is terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. The officiating is god awful. Like, what are we doing? Like, hire them full time, get new ones, get their eyes checked, do something. But I mean, it's every SEC game I watch. The officiating is terrible.
Oh, I have one more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not to interrupt, but I'm just sorry. Young Hoku. What the was that?
I've never seen that. Yeah,
that was crazy. That's your only job. You get one job.
What are you doing all week? Quit smoking that weed. Get off that weed, bro. That brother kicked to the ground like he was on a kickball field.
But it gave you a divot.
Jesus. Okay. All right. I had to get that out. All right. Anybody else got an unshout out?
Yeah, I'm unshouting out Jerry Jeudy, man. You can't be dropping passes and then trying to berate your quarterback on the sideline, bro.
Fam, you got to calm down.
It's a great call.
You berated that man like you were Jamar Chase. You're not even Chevy Chase. Calm all the way down, Jerry Jeudy.
Terrible.
All the way. Bring it all the way down.
Terrible.
By the way, 2 weeks in a row, didn't play bad. Didn't play phenomenal. Didn't play bad. He's just on a bad team. I hate that for him.
Yes, but no weapons at all.
Yeah, you're on a bad team. The more you watch the Browns play, by the way, this is the most I've watched the Browns play in the history of my life. I've never watched this many Browns.
Shame on you then, because they had Baker Mayfield. Shame on you.
You're right. Because I missed the Baker days. No, I watched a lot of Baker games. I take that back. I did watch a lot more Baker games. I did.
I'm here to correct you. That's all right.
I did.
You're
right. You're right.
One of my mentors. I'm here to help you.
I appreciate that. I did watch it. And by the way, Baker Mayfield is balling. Oh my God, he's balling. Okay, all right. But they are awful team. They're awful team.
Yes.
Jesus, they're awful.
Yeah.
They're awful. Oh, but I do have a shout out though. Can I start with the shout outs?
Yeah.
Please.
Shout out to Myles Garrett and his new girlfriend, the lovely Miss Chloe Kim, who's a 4-time gold medalist or 8-time gold medalist in snowboarding.
I think it's 8.
8-time gold medalist in snowboarding. I saw him kiss her before the game last week, and I said, "Oh, he got my little Asian honey." Okay, I didn't know that's who it was though. I was like, oh, but she looked familiar. You know, you see somebody like I've seen her somewhere before. It was the Winter Olympics is where I saw her.
Great.
So shout out to Myles Garrett out here doing. See, that's how you use your money right there. That's how you're supposed to use your money. Put yourself in situations where you can upgrade or grade, period. He didn't even have an upgrade. He just graded, period. So shout out to Myles Garrett. You the man. Who's winning more? Myles Garrett, Donovan Mitchell, DK Metcalf, or Klay Thompson?
Man,
Cameron Alexander.
Oh, I see what you did there. We know. Hold on, don't do that. We know we winning. We've been winning.
Yeah,
I'm talking about these young boys. Out of these young boys.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, out of these young boys.
Well, no, I
Don't
think
do that.
I think Donovan might got it.
I'm doing all right. It's working out for him.
Got to put a Bam Adebayo in that list too.
Bam could be winning more than, but they all winning though. Like
Right, but Bam, see, when they have an offspring,
oh my God,
Super
listen,
freak.
Bam has won that.
the day that she delivers her first child, there'll be a college scholarship from South Carolina. And it
Whatever
doesn't
it
matter,
is.
men or women.
Football,
Baby
That
gonna
kid will
come
have a
out.
scholarship wait for him immediately.
Baby gonna come out 6'8". Already.
Jesus, the kid's gonna be incredible.
I don't know. I see why Clay don't have no legs on his jump shot sometimes. So
Y'all might want to tune in tomorrow because we're gonna start shut some of this Clay disrespect down tomorrow morning. That's some bull. Some of these young boys need to get it together. You don't have the. First of all, don't talk to me. If I'm Clay, don't talk to me.
yeah.
And that includes you, John Moran. Don't talk to me. Not from the bench.
Is he not one of the 5 greatest shooters we ever seen?
Don't talk to me, John Moran. Talk to me when you make it out of the second round. Then you come holler at me.
But Morant
not to talk.
Lying. He is a better shooter than Clay.
No, he's not. Oh, I see what you did there. Well, no, he's not though, because he never shot it. He just showed it.
You just
You know what's ironic? He did the same thing with that gun as he does with his game. He just flashed it.
Say,
oh man.
He just flashed it. That's all he's done his entire career. Just flashed his game. That's all he do.
Oh man. Oh.
Y'all's out of control, brother.
Listen. You people need to put some respect on Clay name. Real talk.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Because they're the Splash Brothers. It's not Steph and the brother. They are the Splash Brothers. Like, it's a reason why they got that name. Steph was able to do a lot because you couldn't come out of the corner on Clay too.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
The same way you say Jordan can't win without Pippen. The same way you say Kobe didn't win without Shaq, or Shaq didn't win without Kobe. The same way you say Paul Pierce had to have Kevin Garnett and those guys. Same thing. Matter of fact, maybe more so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just calm down, young boys. Calm down. And I don't even know the name of the kid that tried to disrespect him in Miami.
He's a two-way. He's a two-way player. It don't matter.
Karan Butler G-checked him, though, made him go apologize.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. I love that. Hey, man, I like that.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
On the court. So shout out. So Karan Butler, you get a shout out too.
Karan get a shout out.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
We need more of that. Check these these YNs talking crazy. Sit your little behind down. You barely got a 2-point average. Sit down.
Terrible.
Be humble, in the words of Kendrick Lamar. Be humble.
Terrible.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to get that out.
You make me sick.
All right. Any other shout outs?
Yeah, man. Shout out me and Cam. This is our season, man.
That's right.
It's our season, man.
What's happening with y'all?
It's our season, man.
Season for what? What y'all
We
talking
get
about?
older.
Yeah.
Is that this weekend?
This month.
Well, I know it's this month, but I'm saying that wasn't this weekend, is it?
Nah.
I'm 15.
You're a little premature, aren't you?
No.
You're right. Hey, Listen, I live with a lady that has already started her birthday celebration already, so
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. No. 15th
We got
and 17th.
Byron. We
man.
got two birthday celebrations happening here. So
Yeah.
Damn, y'all back to back too.
Facts.
That's crazy. Okay, all right. Plus, I also Byron, that was a lot of that was for you, because you didn't know and you need to get your presents together.
Yeah.
Just say it, or at least a shout out, whatever that's gonna be, whatever that's gonna
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Shout out to HBO too, by the way, who starts the next Hard Knocks tonight.
Yeah. Facts.
That ought to be pretty good. Who's the mystery man in WWE, by the way? Who's the mystery man? Any theories?
Austin Theory.
I've heard that, but I don't believe it. That's too easy. Ain't no pop in that.
I like the theory it was gonna be Montez Ford.
That would be dope. Oh my God. That would be dope.
Because you ain't seen him in a minute.
That would be dope. They need to rebrand it anyway.
Facts.
That's over with. They need to go and break them up.
Facts.
Okay. All right. Cam, who you shouting out? Other than nephew. We got to shout out nephew, right?
Yeah, got to shout out nephew. Listen, BYU, let's go. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Lord asked me, you're getting your money together and you finna go travel. Excuse me, with all due respect. Oh, where you playing at? I'm gonna do some traveling. That's where I'm going.
Don't be scared of the Mormons.
Yeah, you don't want to go
I ain't
there.
scared of them at all. But I'm taking advantage of an incredible season that we had when everybody counts out has the second hardest schedule in college football. Yeah,
Everybody.
100%.
That's not even a euphemism. That's everybody.
And honestly, that was my shout out. Was to not my team, to our defense. Shout out to our defense that has
That was
won
my shout out.
85% of our games this year. Shout out to our defense and shout out for Venables taking over the play calling on defense. Shout out to that. By the way, I'm cool with that, but you can go get Stoops if you want to come on back too. I'm just saying
He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he could be the
busy.
coordinator on there. I take him.
He
I take
busy.
Stoops all day. Yeah, will.
I got some stories that make you say no to that.
I got you.
I'll send you a text.
Oh my. Oh my. Okay. All right. Anything else? And always shout out to the wives who allow us to do this and support us tremendously. And shout out to the fam bams. How's baby girl doing? Incarnate.
She had a good game last week. Last weekend at Rice. Didn't show up in the stats, but really good game. She had a good game.
Okay.
They play TCU tomorrow, so
Nice.
we'll see. But she's doing good.
Who play
Figuring
TCU
it out.
tomorrow?
My daughter.
Who she play for?
Incarnate Word.
So is that game at TCU?
Yeah.
You going?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be there.
Okay. Okay.
I was
Nice to see you
Charlie
there.
them came
We'll
up short tonight
Okay,
in their first win.
We'll be in section 1, right by the bench, by their bench.
Okay. Let me get old Kurt on the line.
If you're a long time
alumni.
Well, shout out to you for supporting then, Cam.
That's what's up.
There you go.
But yeah, I was
All
gonna
right.
shout out OU. 167 points
What did he
given
say?
up total.
Did Cam just flex
in the SEC.
himself?
Yeah, he
You
did.
did kind of flex. You did
Hit
kind
that
of
button.
flex.
Hit that button. Hit that button, man.
Yeah, you did kind of flex, Cam. I may have to. Give
What
you
did I
flex
say to
on
flex
that.
myself? Did I say something wrong? What did I say?
And that was a humble flex.
Yep.
Try to shout
What
it
did I
out
say? What-
situation.
Oh, just
Who
Kurt
was
said,
winning?
let me call
Just
and get
Kurt.
these tickets. That was
Who was winning?
Just
Yeah.
Kurt Thomas.
No, that was for.
I want to flexing myself. I just listen. I'm very appreciative of people.
I mean, it's all good. It's all good, but
Right.
you know, it is a flex though. It was a flex. We don't have many of those on this show, but you know, when we do, we have to acknowledge them. So
Well, hell, I wish I could call Jonathan Taylor then. Get this together.
I hear that. All right, gentlemen, it's been beautiful as always. Lot to talk about today, so please excuse the length of the show, but we had a lot. It was a lot to talk about today.
We missed a week.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
and we missed a week. That's probably the biggest reason why it went as long, because we missed a week. So there you go.
Facts.
But in the morning, Pressing Pros, if you're watching this on tonight or tomorrow, you got Pressing Pros in the morning. No, that's not true. Pressing Pros will be on Thursday. We're doing a mashup on Thursday. So Pressing Pros will be with Believe in the ACC. And then I think next week, I think I can announce this. I think next Thursday on Believe, we're going to have Master P. I think it's where we are.
Oh,
which will be an interesting time, because
Stops.
I'm going to see if I can make him say, that's my goal.
Yeah, he's the ops, man. My daughter, he's at UNO. My daughter played him. They in the same conference.
Oh, they in the same conference? Oh, wow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, listen, I'm looking forward to chopping it up with him. That's going to be an interesting conversation.
That's what's up.
We may have a special guest on here too next week.
Oh, listen. I'm all here for the special guest. You know that. So, but nonetheless, let's keep the thing rolling like we've been doing. It's been great. It's been fun. Byron, you are amazing, brother. We appreciate you joining the fam like you have.
Yes, sir.
And let's keep this thing going, brother. Let's keep it going. 5, we out this.
Will get you 10 when you're plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the 5. Oh, the strong 2 and 3. Add 1 more plus me and do the 5. Yeah. Keep it on the floor, and the funk plus 4, and you got 5. I said for 1 and 9 is 10, and there ain't no span on the 5. The 5. There's no denying it.